After 9 o'clock, 25 degrees, only one more degree to go, and the weatherman wins, but believe me, it's going to get a lot hotter than that. My co-host this morning, she says literally 31 degrees, and believe me, I think we're going to get there. In fact, I'm saying 32 degrees today, but in the meantime, it is going to be an action-packed day. Believe me, it really, really is. So check this out. Galaxy 107fm. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107fm. Nice to have everybody join us today for our Christmas extravaganza. And believe me, we're kicking it off with the boys, we really are. But first of all, I've been told I've got to do the weather thing, so let's do that.
This is your weather update. Weather Checker.
Currently sitting on 26 degrees, and well, that's the weatherman's prediction today. It's going to be, absolutely a blinder, I've got to be honest with you. Expect sunny skies. The high overnight, 26 degrees as well, going to be muggy, it really is. Wind, 11 kilometres. Humidity, 87%. Visibility, well, I would have expected better actually at 10 kilometres. Biometric pressure, 1020 this morning. Dew point, 14 degrees. 1% chance of rain. It's not going to rain at all. It really isn't. So that's what it is here in New Zealand. But let's ask our foreign correspondent what it's like over in Vancouver.
Good morning, my friends. Hello from Canada. It's snowing in Vancouver. Yeah!
Oh my goodness. Good morning, gentlemen. Nice to have you guys along. Tim, you know, I just had to use that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That was a pretty crazy morning. In traffic, it was bananas. When it snows in Vancouver, which it doesn't do very often, but when it does, it is absolute freaking chaos.
Yeah, believe me. And when we received that, well, I just looked at Barbara and went, send to production. Let them work on it now. I want to play with that. I really do. Jorg, welcome along, my friend.
Hello, my friend. Dear Grant, dear Barbara, hello. All you people over there.
You know, it is an absolute pleasure to catch up with you again. And, of course, our good friend, Gay Miranda. Gay Miranda, he manages the band Viking Queen, coming out of Norway. Nice to have you on board as well, my friend.
Thank you, Barbara and Grant. The rest of the people over there, now it's Christmas time. And next year we'll be for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know, guys, I can't understand for the life of me why you put up with me for a whole year this year.
You're a lot of fun to put up with, my friend. You're a lot of fun. You're a lot of fun because you are the 8th dwarf.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I'm Sleazy Dwarf.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely. Oh, by the way, did you realise that somebody made a documentary that we're in?
No way. Who did that?
A band called the McPhersons. And what I'll do is I'll get Barbara to send you a copy of it over. It's sort of... YouTube say it's sensitive, if you know what I mean. There's a couple of swear words in there, if you know what I mean. So you have to sort of mess with it a little bit. Just agree, and go ahead and watch it. It is absolutely fantastic. But I got to warn you, watch out for the very first question that I ask them, okay? It really blows it out of the park right away. In the meantime, yeah, believe me, you're going to love it. You really are. But in the meantime, let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's feature artists on Galaxy 107 FM.
Yes. It's got a long tail, it really is. Yes, today's feature artist, and kicking it off today, we got the mighty one joining us. We have, of course, Viking Queen joining us, and you're coming out of Germany at the same time, right here, right now. Let's get it underway.
Oh, yeah!
can ring Steve now? Okay.
Look at those rockers.
I love those rockers.
Look at them.
Yeah, that was the big one this year for sure for me. Absolutely, it opened the door up to a lot of rock and roll around the world for sure.
Hey, Tim, I don't know whether you know this, but just the other day we spoke to some legends.
Hello.
Hey, yes, Steve, how are you?
Turn your camera on.
Don't forget to switch on your camera.
Oh, there, he said it.
That's right. Put your pants on.
Put her down.
Can't quite hear you guys. Okay, let me see here.
Steve.
Yeah, Tim, we
There it is.
There we go. Yay.
nice to have you on board,
But we
Steve.
need to see more of them.
Turn your camera sideways.
Yeah,
Yeah, turn it sideways.
Yeah, we can hear you, man. You're in.
you're in, bro. You're in.
Hi, Jay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my earphones to work here. I'm going to try to connect it real quick.
Okay,
Perfect.
okay,
Hi,
good
Jay.
idea.
Bit of madness.
Tim, well, he's gone again. Tim, I was saying, we spoke to some legends coming out of the UK the other day, and I think,
Reef, I saw that, and I did some research on those guys. Wow, that song that they've got, I didn't realize it was so huge.
oh yeah, yeah, absolutely, it was a world beater, it really, really was. But the thing is, they're planning on coming to Canada at some stage. I says maybe you would like to hook up with a friend of mine over there.
Oh man, those guys would be amazing to play with. I really love their vibe, and the new record's like more of a rocker than that single that they put out 10 years ago that's got, I don't know, something ridiculous like 2 or 6 million plays or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that one's really cool. But this new album they've got, man, that's a rocker. That's definitely a barn burner.
It really is, and he's sending me some free copies too, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dear idea. Which reminds me, Barbara, we have a package we got to open up at some stage today.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
Steve's trying to get in.
Steve, where are you, brother?
Yeah.
Steve, turn your phone sideways.
He's trying to get his earphones to work.
Get your earphones
Okay,
with.
for some reason,
Turn your
speakers
phone sideways. Da-da-da-da. Do it sideways.
Oh
Yay, we like the hearts.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you for the love, Steve.
Oh, lots of love.
Connecting to my headphones for some reason.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, we can see you and we can hear you, man.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's all that matters.
It
And
does.
he's
It does.
looking great.
Merry Christmas, Steve. It is an absolute pleasure to have you on board.
Yes, good to be on board.
I hope I'm not the
Hey,
only...
isn't this the first day, DJ, isn't this the first day of summer for you?
No,
No.
1st of December.
It was the 1st of December.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Because today's the first day for winter for us.
Oh, okay. Well, enjoy.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Happy skiing.
Yeah, they like that stuff.
I know that singer guy.
Yeah, that was supposed to go on.
107.
Production having a bit of fun with me right there. Okay, fair enough. Nice to have everybody along this morning, and today we're joined not only by our good brothers from all around the world, but also a living legend in his own right. Steve Lynch from the band Autograph is joining us right now as well.
Wow.
And of course, we kicked it off with the torch, something that really, well, it kicked off 2021, I've got to be honest with you. And, of course, we're joined today by the lead singer from the band, the mighty one himself. Of course, we're talking Tim Steinruck. Nice to have you on board, my bro.
It's a pleasure to be here. Such an honor. I'm wishing you all a very Merry Christmas, everybody who's on this live stream, and everybody who's listening, all the beautiful, fine people of New Zealand. Merry
I just
Christmas.
lost the speaker again.
Oh,
Sense of wit, Steve.
Volumes up all the way.
There you go. You're good. You're good.
You're
Believe
good.
me.
We can see you.
You really are.
Don't
We can
stress.
see and hear you. By the way,
Don't touch anything.
yeah, not unless it's blonde. There
you go.
Tim, about a year ago, you might remember this.
A very Merry Christmas to you from Vancouver, Canada. You're listening to Grant and Barbara on 107 FM. Merry Christmas!
Nothing's working.
Steve.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And we still use it today. How's that?
Okay.
Fantastic. Isn't it funny how these things can be recycled from year to year to year?
Yeah, if it's done well, it can be. It really, really can. But in the meantime, my friend, production come to me this morning and says, Grant, you've really got to have a listen to this. We are here actually in the Christmas vibe. We're getting into it. We really, really are. And guess what happened? Check this out.
We wish to interrupt this program in order to bring you this special bulletin.
This is your Christmas radio station.
So, Tilo, it's Christmas time. I love this time of year. What are the bears doing right now? The bears are sleeping with the Earth Mother.
Earth Mother.
Yeah, that's a totally different project of mine called Bear. It's Back to Earth Adventures and Recreation. And it's me and my friend Tilo. Many Bears is his name. And we it's kind of like a First Nations, Canadian First Nations acoustic rock thing. And then we decided to do like a Bob and Doug McKenzie take on Silent Night. And so I'm really glad you guys dig that production, dug that. And I think your listeners are going to like it too. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And if I
You know Bob and Doug McKenzie, right? You know
Yes.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. By the way, if I was going to be called Bear, it would be Bear Bum.
Okay, I like it. Oh, yeah, that would only be a comment that comes from a sleazy dwarf.
Absolutely. Oh, hey, here's one for you that really happened to me last night at the pub, Timmy, and you're going to appreciate this because I always thought those Irish jokes were just made up, right? But in last night walks a good friend of mine. His name is Murphy. Okay, he is Irish, right? So he literally, you may have heard it, but I don't know. I'm going to say it anyway. But he works on the construction site, right? And he's got a good friend of his, comes from Ireland. One comes from Belfast, another one comes from another part of Ireland anyway. Anyway, his mate is called Patrick, right? So you got Paddy and Murphy. And he says, Grant, I had to take Paddy to the hospital today. And I went, why? He goes, well, he was halfway up, we work on a construction site. And I went, yeah. And he goes, well, he was halfway up a ladder and a piece of slate shingle flew off the roof, sliced his ear off, right? And I went, you're kidding me? And he goes, no, I'm not. And he goes, the thing is, I went and picked it up and held it up to him and I says, is this yours? And Paddy goes, no, it's not. And Murphy goes, what the hell are you talking about? He goes, Paddy goes, no, mine had a pencil behind it.
Nice one. Cha-cha.
Yeah, they'll catch up soon, Tim, they will. Okay, Hammer of the Gods is up next, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and Merry Christmas to Mother Earth.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. It is 28 after 9 o'clock, 26.5, we'll call it 27 degrees, just to get past the weatherman. Believe me, he's not going to win today, and already hasn't as far as I'm concerned. It is Monday, start of a new working week. Well, is it really? Because literally, this is the Christmas show, one more breakfast show tomorrow, then, well, what do you know? We'll catch you up on New Year's Eve, and then next year. Not too many days left to work in this year, so enjoy that. But in the meantime, Gay Miranda, welcome along, my friend.
Thank you. And how are you?
Oh, look, we're absolutely elated to have each and every one of you guys with us this morning. We really, really are. And as you can see, at, well, 29 minutes past 9 in the morning, the festivities are already starting.
Cheers.
Yeah, believe me, it's going to be a long day today too. Don't see me getting through the day before at least 5 o'clock tonight. So believe me, it's an action-packed card. It really is. Now, Gay Miranda, we first met a couple of years ago now. We've known each other for a couple of years. And, well, we've seen you go through a number of lead singers, including the addition of Miss White, which is absolutely a blessing. And, you know what? I got a new track from Kai Zombie the other day.
Yeah.
Absolutely loving that. I want you to tee me up an interview with that man at some stage, will you?
Yeah, of course.
Brilliant. Absolute legend in Norway, he really is. But tell me, my friend, about Hammer of the Gods. We have played the hell out of this track, believe me, and it still today is getting hammered. Everybody wants to know more about it. So tell me a little bit about Hammer of the Gods.
Also, this song, Hammer of Gods, it's a God song for the Viking before they go out for the warrior. When they're traveling around, was fucking crazy. And this is the Thor, and everything from the hammers, the Thor and Odin in the is a meaning about the Viking, and we're writing this song and warrior song before they go out.
I get it. I really do. But believe me, people, even this morning they were requesting this.
It's from the outside, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we went on the interwebby thing earlier on this morning. It says, give me a Viking Queen song that you would like to hear in the Christmas show. This is what they gave me. Hammer of the Gods, believe me. Fantastic. I love that thunder. I love that thunder. That was outside your house, wasn't it?
It was for real, yeah.
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 Oh, hold on. What happened here?
Just going to Barbara.
Just going to Barbara.
Yeah, up the top.
Okay.
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
And
I did
you'll
lost
find
you.
it. There.
And find it there?
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was uncomplicated.
Hi,
wasn't it?
Marvin.
Oh, look at that. Marvin's joining us. Nice to have you on
Hi,
board, Marvin.
Marvin.
And Sean Simpson. Looking
You should
forward to
look
catching up with
yeah.
Sean later on this morning
she
as
won't
well.
Be, I've friended her, so that's great.
Donnie Coulter's online as well.
Hi, Donnie. Merry Christmas.
So guys, I gotta shove off. I've got some Father Christmas duties to go to.
No,
Santa's got to go to work. So I just want to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. And we'll get together over the holidays at some point. Maybe have a few drinks together, like we did, where Christmas in the North came from. Let's do that and have a drink with Steve, have a drink with York.
Christmas in the North is up next too, by the way, my friend. But no elf tossing.
Okay.
Too nice to leave us.
Let's love you guys.
Love
Merry
you,
Christmas. And
Merry Christmas.
Tim.
Stay safe, Tim.
Yes, have
good
fun.
time.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, we still got 2 minutes. That's cool.
Yeah.
And off he is.
And off he goes. Yeah, he's got the most impressive.
Can you okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah, mate. Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I finally got my earbuds working. I had to go off and set it in my settings, but I finally got it working so I can hear you.
Yeah.
That's cool. By the way,
Next week, we will have some meeting. It's next album. So we will have
Okay, that's good.
Oh, okay.
We have
Because Steve's
meeting
on the
now.
next one, isn't he?
yeah, Steve's on the next
Okay.
one. Looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
And I bring you up to Norway next year. Is this
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. Franco Nanucci, nice to have you on board, Franco. It's a pleasure to have you. Merry Christmas, my friend. We received your parcel and we're going to do an opening a little later on today. So
Yes,
keep
it's,
tuned.
oh well, if we get time. If not, it'll be tomorrow morning. Hi Franco, all these crazy kids. Grant's too anxious to get back on air.
Yeah. Need a coffee to go in between the beers.
Oh.
Gosh,
So
Barbara,
we've
those
watched-
earrings of yours are going off right there, aren't they?
Yeah, I had to take the glasses off. I couldn't see to text anyone because I'm texting the next artist.
Right.
Yeah.
So Steve looks better after his flu.
Yeah. Sorry, Steve?
I was just asking Jorg what time it was with where he was in Germany. Can you hear me, Jorg?
Same as Gear.
Only a little bit too small.
He
Okay.
wanted to know what time it was where you are.
Now at the moment it's exactly 12 hours away from New Zealand.
Okay.
I'm on the night side and they are on the day side, so it's 9:30 now.
Okay.
We just
It's-
started. Same with
just,
Gear.
Just after. Yeah, it'll be about the same for you, wouldn't it,
Yeah,
Gear?
yes. Steve's the
Yes,
odd one
yeah,
out and we're,
yeah,
exactly, yeah.
we're the odd ones out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, by
You
the
guys are on the same time now.
exactly. By the way, Steve, how are you handling the snow?
There's no snow yet.
Well, you're lucky. You're lucky. Hold on.
The famous Florida.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and well, you know something, of course Tim had to go and be Father Christmas, and I envy him that, but well, you know, maybe he might fit the bill better than I will. He's got the beard for it anyway, he really does. But, you know something, about a year or so ago, we were catching up not only with Tim Steinrock from the Mighty One, but also Gay Miranda, and I set a challenge to them. I said to these guys, I think it was about a New Year's Eve. How about doing a song with the Charleston in it? You know, what a hook that would be. It's been over 100 years since that track was actually released, so I don't think there's going to be any copyright deal. So they thought about it, and through the night they got more and more drunk. I think Tim passed out for a while. Gay Miranda sat there and spoke all the way through the night, and literally woke him up the next morning. Didn't stop talking, he just went, hey, we'll wake up, you know, and away they went again. They realised between each other that they're not going to be able to do anything with the Charleston in it. They couldn't bring themselves to do it. So they made an agreement with me and themselves, they're going to do a Christmas song. And I love that idea, I really, really do. So away they went, they wrote it, they performed it, they put it together, they even incorporated a legend from Norway to partake in it. We're talking about Kai Zombie. And, well, you know something? Being a Christmas show today, this is what they came up with.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas from your favorite radio station. Ho, ho, ho!
We wish you a Merry Christmas!
You're listening to Galaxy 107 FM in New Zealand, introducing from Canada, the Mighty One, and from Norway, Viking Queen, and I'm proud to debut their Christmas song, Christmas in the North, featuring Kai Zombie. Turn it up!
Yay! Great track.
Well, that goes back in memory, doesn't it?
I was crazy.
Last
He
year.
was so fucking drunk, and I remember him. Also when I wake him up and he said,
Sorry
what
about the
name we
swearing.
must have to this Christmas song? And I sit down and say, Christmas in the North. Okay, that was the everything started.
Well, you know something, it's an absolute pleasure to be able to continue to use that track. I love it, I really do. I couldn't find a Christmas song for you, Steve.
A Christmas song for me?
Yeah, I couldn't find one for you.
No, I don't have one out.
That'll be why I couldn't find one.
You should.
Yeah, that's probably why, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Knew there was a
I'll
reason.
have to do one for you next year.
Yeah,
his
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
his new band.
Like Christmas in the South or something.
Yeah, there you go. Florida, yeah.
Jay is watching. Good morning, Jay. Nice to have you on board. Loving the cover of the new Christmas edition of Lazy Indie Magazine.
I wonder why.
And I heard you're going to be catching up with a good friend of ours, Franco, who's on board as well.
They're both online together.
They are. They really are.
We love
Sean
matching
Simpson.
people up.
She's going to be joining us a little later on this morning. Fantastic. It really is. Much love from Canada. Thank you, Donnie. Very cool. Marvin's in there watching us as well. Nice to have you on board, Marvin. And running repairs, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we've still got about 3 minutes.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Thank you for that. That's better for Grant.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, there's a way. Hey,
Yeah, we're just
everyone.
wondering.
Hope you're having fun.
Absolutely.
We are.
Um,
Well, by the end of the day, we will be.
Can we chat to those guys for a minute? I just got to do something. Hold on.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll come and film you from over here. How about that?
Yeah.
I think
Look who's coming up there.
I wonder who that could be. Hey, who is it? Oh, look at that. Oh, look, they're all together. I've got Grant's there as well. Okay, all right. Am I still talking here?
Yeah.
So, what are you all doing for Christmas?
I will have some friends.
Okay.
I'm going to, my girlfriend are going to eat, and we're going to, have a great Christmas. We're going to start early and just have all day long, and we're just going to have a great time.
I thought you got up about 12. Has that changed, Steve? I know before.
She's got me getting up at 10 o'clock now, which is crazy. That's way too early.
I know, it's usually 12. I know, I remember from before.
Yeah.
And what are you going to be doing?
Oh, well, we will sit together on Christmas with my 3 girls, and my parents will join in, and I think we have a good time together.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to Auckland, which has been in lockdown to family up there. I'm going to stay with my daughter, and we're going to have a bit of Christmas cheer. We haven't seen each other for about a year because we've all been locked out.
Oh.
So we're going to go crazy. How about that? I guess you lot will too.
Yeah.
Anyway, the master's back. Hang on.
Just running out of...
Master Beard.
Yeah, that's all right. She knows we're running late, so don't worry about it.
No, I was meaning the song.
Oh, the song. What do you mean? Cerise.
Apparently you got to turn the mic on to make everything work. So yeah, no, I was just getting into the song. I was remembering how that particular track originated, from a drunk night between some very good friends of ours. It really did. And I've got to admit, I was influencing it as well, pushing it for crazy, and it happened. It did. So thank you, Gear, for joining us, and please stay safe. Give Tones, big love from all of us here, won't you? Because believe me,
Yeah,
we absolutely love her. We
All the
really do.
best.
And I've got to
Yeah.
ask you, when are we going to get some new product?
If from us, I will sit down next week and talk to Steve, and I think we're starting in January with the new album.
Wow.
You know,
What's
I'm
the
excited. I really, really am. As you know, as you know,
Also, the title song, Fight for Glory, I think will be amazing. We have writing the song and the music, so into Steve Rich. It's the 80s. It's back to the 80s. It is the same, but more powerful and catchy song, Fight for Glory. I think you will love the song.
you know, I'm going to. You already know that. I'm a big fan of yours. Also, I'm a big fan of Steve Lynch. And believe me, we're going to catch up with Steve very, very shortly. But first of all, let's nip over to Germany. Don't go anywhere, Gav, because believe me, we don't want you to drop out like Tim did. You know what I mean. But Jorg, nice to have you on board, my friend. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
You know, I've been getting a lot of work coming our way from you just lately, my friend. Believe me, production have been loving it. And Charisse D'Souza, for instance, she's going to be joining us a little later on this morning as well. What a wonderful young lady she is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the song we did together is an amazing track.
It really is. Believe me, loving it. I really am. Then at the same time, you surprised me because, well, you know, Ryan Neville was there and you sent me a whole album of his. Fantastic work there, my friend.
Yeah, he sent over and I did a little bit of mastering magic in there. And we did a lot of more songs and also a Christmas song in the last minute, literally in the last minute.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether we got it, but I'll have to have a look. But I tell you what we did get, and believe me, you're going to love this. Sliding Christmas. Tell me about this track.
I wanted to have an unusual Christmas track, and I remember that I love to play the slide guitar, so my full metal guitar, you know, made of metal. And so I tried to combine the metal drums, the metal song, together with a little bit of Christmas flair. I did a video to this with some York elves and York guitar players and so on. And I think it's an amazing rocking track that kicks ass.
Well, you know something, I got to agree with you. Your guy do too. But absolutely love the video. I really do. Here at Galaxy, the man himself. Here's Jorg.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's picture artists on Galaxy 107 FM.
From this program, in order to bring you this special bulletin, this is your Christmas radio station.
Yeah, I love that. I really do.
Running.
Love Sliding Christmas. That's from Jay.
Yeehaw.
Jay loves it. He does. Franco's going to go over and meet Jay over in India. Just
Hopefully they do. Yes,
in the next
it'll be
couple.
fantastic.
Is it the next couple of weeks?
8th of January. I
8th of
think,
January.
yeah.
It's not too far away. So you never know. They might be in the magazine. Might put themselves in the magazine.
Franco has to send the questions back, I think, or the answers, sorry. Anyway, back to these guys.
Back to those guys. Aren't they handsome?
Yeah.
I'm loving Steve's beard.
Like that, huh? I'm trying to catch up to you, Grant, but there's just going to be no way.
Nah. Believe me, and I'm not cutting it off to start again either.
And to catch it up, Steve, you should use not only a black pen, you also need a white pen. Don't forget.
Yeah. Good point, Grant. Thank you.
You cheeky bugger.
Yeah, good on you, bro. I love that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. God, it's hot in here.
Oh, shush. It's 27 degrees, everyone.
Can we turn the fan on?
You want your fan turned on, do
Check
you?
this out, y'all. I asked the management here if we could get somebody in to, be a fan, just cool me down while I'm doing these interviews. I'm thinking maybe, 18 years of age, Swedish, blonde, blue eyes,
Sounds good.
Suits me fine. They got me a gold ear.
Which is a fan.
Which is an electric fan. Not quite what I was expecting,
No.
I gotta be honest with you.
I hope it's blonde at least.
Yes, it's
Well,
white.
it's white. It does one important thing. It blows like the management.
Yes.
Oh
Certainly
dear,
so.
it's so funny, aren't they?
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. That's a high note to hit, my gosh.
Yeah!
Oh. Gosh, I hope you don't have to have somebody kick you anywhere just before you do that.
Don't tell it anybody.
That's like bricking a camel.
Like that, yeah.
If you don't know about bricking a camel, I'll tell you about it very, very shortly. I really, really will. You'll love it, literally. And believe me, I was in Cairo to find this out, to be honest. Something had really happened. Because we were there doing a few concerts, going around, looking at the pyramids, all the good stuff, Valley of the Kings and all that sort of stuff. Went to Karnak, had a look around there. Beautiful place. But some of us wanted to go out to the desert and, do the frankincense trail, literally. And, well, the guy that we had to do it by camel for some reason, right? I thought jeeps would be good, but no, we had to do it by camel. So we went to this guy and he had enough camels to be able to do the expedition, all that sort of stuff. And we said, we want to be out there. And he goes, well, it's a 7-day deal. And I went, okay, all right. And my mate, he's all for it. And he goes, yeah, but the problem is, even our 2-hump camels only last 6 days. They need a 7-day water supply. And we went, oh, well, how do we deal with that? He goes, don't worry. We'll take care of it for you. So he takes this camel over to the water, and he's putting its head in the water, and he's feeling up its neck, and he's going, yeah, one day, got to his shoulders one day, yeah, coming into 2 days, moving down its belly, yeah, about 3 days, come to its flanks, 4 days, coming up around the back, 5 days, 6 days, and he reaches down and grabs a couple of bricks, and he goes, yeah, coming to the full of 6 days, and he smacks these 2 bricks together on the, right? The camel instantly, he goes, another day.
Extra fuel.
7 days. Yeah, 7 days.
Yes.
Yeah. And I thought I almost had tears watching that one. Really, I did. Steve Lynch, the legend. Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Well, it is always a pleasure to have you with us, my friend. It really, really is. And I've got to say, not only Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and party hard and all that sort of stuff, but thank you for being part of Galaxy over 2021.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure as well. Glad to be here and always glad to come back on the show.
Absolute pleasure, my friend. And as I said earlier on, it is an absolute pleasure to be able to call each and every one of you a friend, not only to Galaxy, but personally as well. And I thank you for that as well. How's the lovely lady? Is she okay?
Yes, she's fine. Hey, man.
Oh, nice.
There you go. She'll stand there.
Hello,
Hello, sweetheart. Hello.
Who's that?
Hello. Nice to meet you, Julia.
Hey.
You've met here before, so.
Pleasure to meet you, my friend. And believe me, all the ladies in this office have been dying. They wanted me to find a way to get you on camera, so thank you for that. Now, why him?
I'm not drunk.
No, well, you know, that's self-explanatory right there, but believe me, he is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful man, and thank you for taking care of our good friend.
I've got my earphones in, so you can't hear. And that usually sets me up tonight. Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh.
3 times. Do that, absolutely do that. Yeah. Bye-bye. Believe me, all the ladies in the room here, they said, please try and get her on. We want to be able to say at least hello to her. So thank you for that, Steve.
Yeah,
it really is a pleasure.
Yeah, you're welcome. Had a good time with that as well.
Now, at the same time, my friend, and I've got to be honest, we are getting, still today, huge amounts of requests for Turn Up the Radio. So, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, what about the radio, how that came about? That came about just as we were getting ready to go in and to record the first album for RCA Records. We signed a 3-album deal with them in 1984, and we were getting ready to go in and record, but I was up on stage at rehearsal, and I started playing this the main riff for Turn Up the Radio, and everybody was like, hey, what's that? You know, and I don't know, I'm just playing this riff, you know. So everybody got up on stage with me at rehearsal, and I started showing them what I was doing and everything, and we all learned it. The drummer got on and started playing a beat to it, you know. And next thing you knew, within a half hour, we had the whole song. Then we all sat down together and wrote the lyrics. And the original lyrics were turned up to tape machine. We later changed them to Turn Up the Radio, which is a good thing because nobody today would know what a tape machine was, you know. And so that's the history of it. And RCA didn't want to put it on the first record. They didn't think it was strong enough. And so we argued with them, and we got it on there, and it ended up being a big hit. So it's really working out well.
Yeah, you know, Steve, believe me, I was talking to another legend in the game just a couple of days ago, Gary, coming from the band Reef, right? And he says, you know, Grant, back in the day, we did a song, and we were literally picked up by Sony, and they brought out a brand new machine back in those days called a Sony mini disc. And he goes to explain about how it was a recordable disc and everything like that. And I said, you know, kids, believe me, if you want to know what a Sony mini disc is, don't worry about tapes and everything. The Sony mini disc literally was the very first MP3. It really was. One of these things. Literally. And he said, you know, that's fantastic. You still got some. And, well, yeah, we do. We had to send Eagle down into the archives to go and rake one out, but we found some, literally. And in fact, there's some damn good music on it. I've got to be honest, I'm going to have to pull out the machine to find it. Now, at the same time, you guys, back in the day, you know, I mean, we used to listen to you guys literally on mini disc and, well, Walkman, you know, the CDs, the little Walkman CDs as well, and everything like that. You have absolute legendary status with us, my friend. Jenny Walensky says Merry Christmas to everybody and to us both as well. She asked, she's asking literally, and Ryan Neville's joining us. Yes, turn up the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's feature artists on Galaxy.
Wow. Yeah, do you remember these things?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah, now how this came about was actually Gary did a song with Reef, handed it to his manager. His manager looked at it, tossed it out the window. Right?
Wow.
A young fella came along, picked it up, took it home, played it. What do you know? It was a hit. He did it. He literally he took the song and did it. You know what I mean? Where the manager didn't even bloody listen to it. He looked at this thing, went, "What's that?" Tossed it out the window. True story. I'm thinking, wow, interesting. Literally.
We want to introduce them all to Reef, don't we?
We do want to introduce them all to Reef. We really do. In fact, Steve, I was talking to Gary about you, but at the same time I was also talking to him about Dave Evans from AC/DC, if you remember him, and thinking, you know, you guys get together. We want to get all of yous over here, including Reef, and do one huge big show. You know what I mean? Biking Queen, Yorg, Dave Evans, Steve Lynch, you know, Reef, and of course the mighty one. We want him over here.
Sounds like a dream.
Believe me, we do.
Yes, it does.
We really do. But the problem is we got to get the borders open. As you can understand, dear, it's a bit of a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dear, oh dear. But we will get there. Now, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. What about you in Germany? Can you see anything coming up soon?
It has become a little bit darker in the last weeks here.
Omicron. Omicron. Oh, by the way, Steve, I've heard the Americans know the first name of God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The first name of God?
Yes. His name is O. I hear every American going, "Oh my God."
So is his name? Oh my.
Well, I think his name's O anyway, because everybody says it. Literally. Here. Did you hear Fallout?
That's for that one.
That's for that one. Right. Okay, well, we'll just pop that down there for now. We don't need it. How's that?
Hi,
Gosh.
Brian.
We're still going.
Yeah, we're still going.
Sorry, you
Look at
dropped
this.
your phone. It took my
Yeah.
distraction away.
Steve's going out for dinner after this.
Steve's going out for dinner after this.
Yep.
Yes. You see, I'm already all dressed up for this dinner.
I thought it was for the occasion. I thought you were dressing up for me, bro.
That too.
Nobody here believes that.
Don't lie to us.
Terry Van Cannon's on board. Hello, pumpkin. Terry Van Cannon says Merry Christmas to all of the Grant and Barbara.
Terry, how are you?
Yeah. This is going to be mayhem today, it really is. I better have another drink. It's after 4:30 somewhere in the world.
That's right.
It's the one day of the year that I'm allowed to drink while I'm working. Because I would drink on my birthday, but I'm not working.
No, I won't be here either.
That's what, 2 days away.
Yeah. We finish tomorrow.
We finish
11th of
tomorrow.
January.
Barbara gets rid of me for a couple of weeks. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Got to say hi to Uganda this morning. Huge following coming out of Uganda this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us for our Christmas special. Today, so far we've been joined not only by the mighty one, Tim Steinracker, but also Gamer and Your Klein and the legend himself. We're talking Steve Lynch from the band Autograph. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us this morning. It has been an absolute pleasure. Please take care of yourselves over the festive season. You know, drink, party, fight nice. You know what I mean?
As long as I understand.
But please stay safe for everybody, you and your loved ones, and looking forward to catching up with each and every one of you guys next year. Will you come back again?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Say a word and I'll be there.
And I knew you were a glutton for punishment. I really did. So nice to have you back, my friend. It really is. Please take care. But we are going to have to move on. So please enjoy your Steve. Enjoy your date tonight. You know, and don't think of me once, will you?
Yep.
And please pass on our love and respect to your absolute lovely darling, and you'll do the same to your lovely lady as well, won't you? But in the meantime, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Have a very happy and successful day. Catch you very shortly. Of course, we're going to India to catch up with Sylvester Caesar. See you soon.
Galaxy 107 FM.
I kind of like the song, so I keep putting it in as well. So.
I'm glad. That's amazing. Thank you so much, and that means so much to me as an independent artist to have my music being requested and played over and over again. That's all I need. Wanted to like for my music, like just people to enjoy it. It's like the goal of the song was achieved. So thank you so much, and really blessed to have you guys. You guys are the best. And love you guys.
I play you in my car. Now check this out. I was in my car the other day with a good friend of mine, and your song came on, and he's sitting there tapping away and having, I says, "This is a friend of mine." He goes, "No." And I went, "Yeah, it is. It really is." So he was impressed. He really was. He loved the track.
Wow, I'm so happy that happened.
And well, I'm actually.
I'm so glad. You guys are bringing me so many new fans from so many different countries because I'm being played on Galaxy Radio. It's amazing.
It's an absolute pleasure to be able to do so, and it's more of a pleasure to be able to talk to you personally about your music. It really, really is. We've still got about 3 minutes to go. I hope we're not holding you up too long.
Not at all. I'm just enjoying this. I'm enjoying talking to you all, and I'm so glad to know that the kind of music that works on your radio. And so I'm going to be making more of such music that is more up tempo and funky. Awesome. And the next year promises to for some more of such kind of music. That has my favorite flavors to it. That is like funk and rock, and it's like a mashup of all these things like. Rock and roll, funk, pop, and everything that people enjoy and tap their foot to. I mean, I love that. I just love to make tunes that would work with a lot of people.
Sharice, mate, I'm excited about that. I really am. That means that you're going to come back again for another interview.
Hey, here we go.
Yeah, we'd love to have a back again.
Turn up the sound.
Turn up your sound again. We've still got 2 minutes. There we go.
Off again.
No.
Sorry, there was an announcement, so I just put it on mute.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah, I understand that. I really do. Spent too many years in plane airports. I really have.
Yeah.
You know, too many years in departure lounges.
Hi,
They all look the
Raywin.
same.
Hi, Raywin. I'm going to meet you on Christmas Day
And,
at Karen's. Okay.
I was told I have to scroll down until I find it. I hope this is it.
Oh.
I think it is.
Well, yeah, it's been quite a hectic Christmas week.
I'm sorry?
Quite a hectic Christmas week.
Quite a hectic Christmas week. Yeah, believe me, I understand, I really do. Galaxy FM Ambassador in Uganda, Africa, Merry Christmas to you and Big Sis, Barbara Harkins and DJ Grant. Thank
You're
you, my
looking
friend.
at the wrong one, Grant.
Am I?
You have to go to the live feed, so go back.
So go back.
And again.
Go back again.
Oh, give it to me.
Yeah.
I told you I'd muck it up. I told you.
Wow.
I really did. So we're going to go live now, my friend. Let's have some fun. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Nice to have everybody join us again for the marathon of what we call the Christmas show right here at Galaxy. And of course, going all the way over to India this morning. We're catching up with a good friend of ours, Therese D'Souza. Now, believe me, she gets this requested so many times. It really, really is fantastic to be able to play Therese's music here at Galaxy. So, Therese, welcome back to Galaxy, my friend. You're coming from a well-conditioned airport.
Yeah, that's true. It's quite empty at this time of the night.
You know, it's nice because at least it's air conditioning. In here, not so much. Literally, we've got to open up windows and everything. It's really, really hot here. What would be the temperature there?
It's really beautiful temperature out here because it's the winter time and it's like in Celsius. It's around 15 degrees, and you know, across India it's winter time now. It's the best time of the year, literally the best weather of the year. And I love this weather. It's my favorite time of the year. I mean, like, you know, you have Christmas decorations everywhere, and especially in Goa, there's a lot of Christians, and you have like cribs, and you have very huge cribs, huge Christmas trees, lights on the streets, and it's and the temperature is fabulous. It's the best. I mean, it's the best time to be in India right now. I wish you guys were here, and we would all enjoy it. It's a great time. I'll take you around Goa and see the beaches and stuff.
You know, Therese, I would love to be there at this time of the year. I really, really would. Now, having said that, you know, not only is Christmas coming up, but New Year's is coming up as well. Have you got any resolutions for your New Year's this year?
Yeah, actually, my resolutions are to make more music which works, and make music which people enjoy, and also to work on my body, myself, and do a lot of more work in the learning sphere as well as in the music sphere, because I also am into learning creation, training creation, and also work on my body, kind of make it get healthier.
Absolutely, believe me. One of our New Year's resolutions, and we're going to work hard to be able to make this happen, is to get Therese here in New Zealand playing in front of New Zealand audiences, we would absolutely find that fantastic. We really, really would. Now, at the meantime...
That's my resolution as well, to make multiple trips to New Zealand and be with all my fans there and give them the best show possible, all the best of my songs, and perform all of their favorite requested songs of mine that they like, and make more such songs as well, and also like jam up with you guys and have a great time with you guys, and to just deliver my best in terms of music for everyone across the world.
Well, Charisse, we would be humbled to show you around our country, we really would. Well, you know, we might even get into, you know, some trouble or something. You never know what might happen, especially if you're hanging out with me. Believe me, you need to keep an eye on me because I tend to get into trouble all the time. I really, really do. So,
you're my kind of person.
Yeah. Believe me.
I feel like I love taking a lot of calculated risks. So I love taking risks. It's a lot of fun because people remember the risk that you took years later, because it's something that you dared yourself to do, and then you did it and you achieved it. And so I'm someone who's like that. I take a lot of risks, but sometimes they work. Most of the times they work. Sometimes they don't work. If they don't work, then I learn from that.
Well, I tell you what, and believe me, I'd love to be able to do this with you, as, well, maybe do a bit of skydiving. What do you reckon?
Wow, I love that. I really, that's on my bucket list. I really want to go skydiving. Yeah, and we have a workplace in India as well. Like we have skydiving, and I've done paragliding. I've just done the bungee jumping. But I love scuba diving. I've done scuba diving about 2 or 3 times. I love that.
Well, we'll take care of the skydiving, and we can also take care of the bungee jumping for you as well. I know a guy. I do. And he's the guy that... He's the guy that introduced the sport to New Zealand. He really is. So we'll take you down to Queenstown and throw you off a bridge as well. Love to do that. Got to be honest. At the same time, I hope you're going to bring your bikini, because we're going to put you in a big round ball called a zorb and roll you down the hill. That's a lot of fun as well. So, Charisse, we are going to have to move on very, very quickly, but I want to talk to you about this because, believe me, being the time of the year, I think it's very appropriate to be able to say Santa Claus ain't coming to town.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because of all the online shopping that's happening, and because he has an easier way to do it, like he go on Amazon and deliver the gifts he has his elves on all the online shopping platforms like Amazon and Flipkart. He has his elves working in them, and he can just outsource his job, and then the reindeers can take a holiday. And so he doesn't have to take all the trouble that he's been doing, like going down the chimney and then like getting soot on his suit, like charcoal on his suit, and of course he'll miss all the cookies, right? I mean, the people out for him when he comes to give gifts. He's going to miss the cookies and the milk, but he has an easier option to do that via Amazon and stuff.
So, ladies and gentlemen, literally, you've just been told that Charisse D'Souza has fired Santa. He's been given the sack, literally, the big white one. You know, go take your boots and scram with those things called reindeer. But I tell you what, Charisse, we've added this, and believe me, we've got 4 days. Believe me, a day, 24 hours, 4 of those all stacked up of Christmas music, nothing but Christmas music this year. We are your Christmas radio here at Galaxy, and of course, here is Charisse D'Souza.
We wish to interrupt this program in order to bring you this special bulletin. This is your Christmas radio station.
I got to be honest with you, I love it.
Yay, I'm so glad. Wow, I'm so glad you liked it. That means so much.
We've made sure that we added it into the Christmas shows that we do. A couple of days leading up to Christmas, of course, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Nothing but Christmas music, and Teresa's in there. She really is.
Yay! Yes.
So guys, if you want to literally just bug out on Christmas, we're the station to do it. Literally, starting, I think, Thursday. Oh, there we go. Got it for you. Barbara's doing all sorts of things. We've got about 3 or 4 or 5 devices that she's running at one time. So,
wow. Hats off to Barbara for multitasking and doing so much and making all those amazing videos. And I love the picture that she made.
Oh, yeah, the Christmas poster.
Yeah, the Christmas poster.
They're amazing. The ones with me also, that you put a poster. I'm going to use that as a Christmas card.
Fair enough.
I'll send you the original.
You sent her the original?
No, I will.
Very cool. Okay. I like the cartoons.
Yeah, the cartoons are so creative as well. I mean, it's really catches the eye and it's really fun to watch as well. Yeah.
It's one of the few things that makes me look good. Let's be honest.
Oh, you always look good, Grant. You look fabulous. Both of you guys are like super. It's super fun. You're super lovable and super cute, and you're best couple ever. I mean, like y'all are like couple goals. Really?
Well, Barbara is beauty and I'm the beast, to be honest with you. Jill Fye is joining us. Very, very cool to have you on board, Jill.
Hi, Jill. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Hi. Merry Christmas, Jill.
Merry Christmas to you and to Kevin as well.
Of course, we can't forget
absolutely.
Kevin, can we?
Raywin Shaw.
Yeah, I'm going to meet you on Christmas Day. Raywin.
Very cool.
We sent her
Raywin.
some CDs once, remember?
Yes, we do. That's right. You're going to meet her in Auckland, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, from me to you, Merry Christmas, Raywin, and a Happy New Year. Drink lots, party nicely.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Be friendly. Don't drive. Anyway. And Charisse, Jill Fye says, Merry Christmas to you, Charisse.
Thank you, Jill. Thank you for joining in and to meet you. Yeah.
And as well, something, an absolute pleasure to have you with us. Unfortunately, we're going to have to move on, but safe journeys back to Mumbai. Please take care of yourself.
Blessings, and I have you guys with me all the way, and Galaxy FM is traveling with me to Mumbai right now, and you guys are all coming with me in my heart, in my soul, and thank you so much. You really made my Christmas special, and I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to pray for all of y'all at the radio station that it gets really great next year as well, and we all progress the way we want to progress. So yeah, I love you guys. And I'm going to keep giving you all more music. And all the fans, thank you so much for all the love. Love everyone. Yeah, thank you so much.
Charisse, don't go anywhere just yet. We've got a couple more things we're going to do. But from us here at Galaxy, we love you. Please take care. Stay safe. Have a very, very happy Christmas. Very, very meaningful New Year. And may it be prosperous for everybody in your family. Please stay safe. Stay away from that COVID stuff too, by the way. Apparently it's not so nice.
Yeah, not so nice is an understatement, but yes.
In the meantime, let's go back to the other studio. You're right here at Galaxy. Good morning.
Galaxy.
And switch here at Galaxy, 24 after 11 o'clock, 27 degrees. Weatherman's lost already. Heading for Barbara's 31 prediction today, and my 32. I think we're going to get there. I do. It is Monday, December the 20th, and today we're smack bang right in the middle of our Christmas extravaganza. It's going to be an absolute packed card. Has been so far, and believe me, it is not slowing down one bit. I've got to be honest with you, it really, really isn't. And today we're joined by Anthony Ligori, our resident Elvis. Yes, he is. Believe me, we love this man. Check this out. Suppose you heard the song once or twice.
Excuse me?
I suppose you've heard the song once or twice.
Yeah.
He's most probably sung it a few times too.
Yeah, I think you might have. Yeah, absolutely.
How's your puppy?
By the way, I got to let you know, one of our guests that are coming on later on, her name is Sean Simpson.
Okay.
She's watching at the moment.
She requested a track. Guess what? She wanted one of yours doing Elvis.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I can tell you what it is if I just go into productions files, because believe me, I was fascinated. It's a Christmas song. It's an Elvis Christmas song too.
Oh, the one for a mum.
Yes, Kentucky Rain.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So she's and she's watching right now. So well, you know what? We're going to play it. We really are. And right now is the man you requested Kentucky Rain from joining us. By the way, how's the puppy?
He's doing. You could just a few minutes ago he was just barking in the background there.
He's a well-travelled dog.
They do that, don't they?
He's a well-travelled doggy.
A well-travelled doggy.
Yeah.
I bet he's well loved too.
Of course, we love him.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So where are you today? Are you in Jersey, are you?
Yeah.
I'm in New Jersey today, yep.
Okay.
In a town called Saddlebrook.
Saddlebrook. Yes. Okay. Cool. That's nowhere near Long Island, is it?
No.
Say again?
That's nowhere near Long Island, is it?
No.
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 For a minute there I thought you might have been an islander.
No.
I love Anthony's shirt.
Yeah, we love your shirt, my brother. I actually got to be honest, I love the hat, but I'm loving the shirt.
It's one of Grizz's hats.
One of Grizz's hats?
Yeah, not the
This
one
is one of Grizz's
Anthony.
hats, yeah.
He was the guy you had the birthday party with, I
Oh,
saw
that
on
was
Facebook,
fun.
wasn't it?
Yeah, that's yep. We had his 70th birthday out in Kansas. We had a blast, and he taught me how to make. Start making a hat, and so I started out there, but he's going to finish it up for me. But it was kind of cool. It was really cool, actually. Yeah.
Okay, believe me, if I started to make a hat, I'd need somebody to finish it up for me too, you know, just rescue this piece. I'd be useless at it. But Grizz is a hell of a dancer.
Oh, yeah.
I got a kick out of watching him dancing. That was fun. It really was.
Trying to put Anthony off.
Yeah, he was trying to put Anthony off.
Hi,
for sure.
Donnie.
Donnie Coulter's back again. Nice to have you back again, my bro. Merry Christmas to you and all of your family. We really, really mean that. And we're looking forward to seeing you in the new year. You know, Double Ducks 22.
Well, we are, because we've got that new track coming, haven't we, Donnie?
We really do.
Again.
We really do. Absolute creatures!
Yeah.
Ah, dear. We've got about 50 seconds to go. Then we'll go live, my bro. By the way, from me to you, my friend, thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me again. I appreciate it very much.
Mate,
very much so.
We love you. And I've got to be honest with you, I've got to thank you for being able to call you my friend.
Don't forget you've got his bracelets on today
I feel the
that he
same way.
gave you.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Donnie Coulter, you're the first to receive our new tune. I love that. I really, really do. And I got to thank you so much. Excuse me. But absolutely love that, Donnie. Looking forward to catching up with you in the new year, especially the Creatures of Condition. Believe me, fantastic band. It really is. Today, right now, we're being joined and coming out of Joyzy. Look at that, I could be a cab driver over there, you know, drive a hack. If I talk like that, it might actually be, you know, mistaken as a local. I'm joined today by our resident Elvis here at Galaxy, Anthony Ligori. Now, Anthony, welcome back.
Well, thank you, Grant. Well, I'm so happy to be there with you and Barbara today. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Well, very, very special day, believe me, because not only the Christmas theme and everything like that, nobody could make it in 2 days' time, unfortunately. So, well, never mind. What's happening in 2 days?
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday in 2 days' time.
That,
sorry, I had somebody tell me that, you know, it's a very special day because we couldn't make it in 2 days, and I'm thinking, what's going on here? I walked into that.
Yeah.
I did. My production manager suddenly gets me back for the whole year. Thanks. Good. Anthony, my friend, you know, we caught up a little while ago, and we made a good friendship since then. We've seen you move from New Jersey to Nashville. Now you're back in New Jersey again. And I take it at the same time, you've had a little something to do with the Hammond brothers.
Yes, we did. Yeah. We've been working down in Tennessee, and we'll be working New Year's Eve together back in Manchester, Tennessee. So right after Christmas, heading right back to do some shows there, and hopefully we can get them out doing on the show in January back out here in Jersey, where we encountered the ghosts. That was one of the places anyway.
That is the creepiest photo I have seen in a long time. I loved it. I wanted to be, well, Gail, to be honest. I'm thinking, you know, that would be fun. You know something? When we come over to visit you, my friend, I'm thinking, you know, maybe you and Dale and Gail and, wait, maybe Shelby, if you'll get out from under his, you know, his desk. Maybe we could get everybody together and go out and do a little ghost hunting. What do you reckon?
I think it's a great idea. Yeah, I was just, speaking about ghost hunting, I was just in Williamsburg, Virginia, you know, which is an old town, you know, the 1700s, that whole, it's kept alive back down there from the Revolution. And they have these ghost tours there all the time. So I just was there, and Wednesday, I believe it was, Wednesday evening, went on one of these ghost tours. And thought it was going to be pretty much just, which it was historical and walking around and telling stories, and it was fun, it was night, and it was misty, so it was kind of creepy. And I didn't think we were going to encounter anything, to be quite honest. I just thought it would be a fun thing to do. And there were two women on the tour, you know, and the guide said, just at certain things, just click away with your camera, and you might catch something. And we were at this one area, and sure enough, this woman catches a photograph as clear as day. It was like a man. He was about, I guess he was about, his feet were maybe about a half a foot or maybe a foot off the ground. And he was it was almost like a khaki color, translucent. And he looked like he was in like a long overcoat, like something like Robert E. Lee would wear, something like that. And I was blown away because I didn't think we were going to catch anything, to be honest with you. It was pretty cool.
That's fantastic. I love that stuff. I really do. And I got to be honest with you, I'm a big fan of Zach Bailey's, for instance, from Ghost Adventures. I watch a lot of his stuff. And believe me, I want to go actually and see his museum that he's put together. He's got, what's that guy's name that was the Dr. Death? Kevorkian. Mr. Kevorkian's van, for instance, in there and stuff like that. Yeah, I want to go and lie in it just to see what it felt like. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, just one of those senses of morbid, sense of humour that I partake in. I really do. I like this sort of stuff. I do. Spectres, you name it, orbs, give it to me. Bring it to me. I want to be, in there and have a look at that. I do. Now, we kicked off the show, my friend, and we play this so much. We really, really do. Midnight in Memphis, Elvis Central Time. Now, this was co-written by a good friend of yours that we met as well. Jerry, how is he?
Jerry's doing fantastic. We just had his 86th birthday at the Commodore in Nashville. We had a celebration of his 86th birthday. There was, countless performers, and we all got up and paid tribute and sang songs, and it was great. We just had a fantastic time. Yeah.
You know, the man's an absolute legend, but he doesn't look a day over 27.
He's doing well.
He kept well, that's for sure. I think somebody's wrapped him up in cotton wool, you know, a bit of bubble wrap and stuff like that. Believe me, he looks wonderful. He really does. But Hall of Famer, absolute Hall of Famer, he really is. And he's the guy that expressed the lyrics for Midnight in Memphis. Now, on his behalf, let's remind our audience all about that track.
About Midnight in Memphis was a song that I had been kicking around with for a while, and I didn't just quite think it was right. And when I was reading Jerry's autobiography, and he has a chapter in there titled "Cheeseburger with Elvis." It was when he met Elvis in 1956, and Jerry had a television show, and Elvis was on the road, and they kind of was a chance meeting in a diner after his show. Jerry had seen the matinee and evening show. And so it was talking with Elvis, and finally when Elvis was ready to leave, after about an hour or so, it was late at night, he didn't know quite how to get back to the highway, and Jerry was from the area. I believe they were in Louisiana at the time. And Jerry gave him directions, and Elvis said, well, I'll just follow you. He said, yeah, just follow me, and when I get to a certain spot, I'll put my arm out and blink my light and go down that road, and you'll take you right to the interstate. And kind of that's what happened. So Elvis pulls around at that point, and he said he floored it and was ready to make the turn. He blinked the headlights and tail lights twice, and he took off and just burned into the sunset. And so I said, Jerry, that just sounds like how we need to end this song. And so we got together and we wrote it, and the rest is history. It's just a great ending to that song. Yeah, beautiful.
It really is. And, well, I got to be honest with you, my friend, we still get huge amounts of requests for it all the time. We really, really do. Jenny Walensky is joining us again. Thank you for joining us. And Joan, nice to have you back again as well. Merry Christmas to both of you guys. Let's get it on now. At the same time, I'm kind of wondering about your cooking at Christmas time, my friend.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, are you a good cook?
I'm not a bad cook. I'm not a bad cook. I can cook pretty good.
Okay. Yeah. So tell me about cooking up a storm.
Right. Okay. You want the history on that one? Okay. There's a lot of history on that song. A good friend of mine, Paul Ferrara, his brother had ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, and we decided he needed a lot of care. So we decided, well, let's put together an album, and so the money, so we didn't have to go into a hospital, so we could get a nurse and somebody to take care of him. So we did an album called The Season 1, which was all traditional music, public domain type thing. Then we decided a couple of years later to do the Season 2, but we decided, well, let's do some original material so we can get out of that public domain, type of thing. We'd have to worry about copyrights. So we started writing songs, and I was talking to a good friend of mine who's part of the project. His name is Bob McFarland, Professor Bob McFarland at Fairleigh Dickinson University. He's a literature professor, but he's authored several books. So we started talking about, and I came up with this idea of cooking up a storm, and I got kind of busy, so I just let him run with it. And when he came back with what he had, I was like, well, this is fantastic, and it's just a different twist on the old, Santa Claus thing, a little tongue-in-cheek, kind of funny, but cool.
I love it. I really, really do. And I got to be honest with you, this year, folks, literally, I think starting on Thursday, 4 days, consistent, nothing but Christmas music. Oh my God. Really, it's going to be a lot of Christmas music. But tune in, because believe me, it is a fantastic lineup. It really is. And Anthony Ligori is in there. He really is. And right now, here he is with Cooking Up a storm. Ooh, it's hot in here. Well, what's the temperature there, my friend?
It's pretty cold right here. I mean, we're at, just around the freezing mark, right? 30, 31, 32, 33, around there. Get up and down a little bit, but it's cold today. Yeah, yeah. How about now? What is your temperature right now?
79 at the moment.
Which would be like cold or warm?
It's hot. Literally, that's literally it's 26 degrees, so the weatherman says, but we say it's 27. So he's hanging on to his prediction. We reckon we've surpassed that easily. You okay there, Barbara?
Yeah, I'm just trying to sort out the Alex. So
oh, okay, yeah, Alex Simpson. We're going all the way over to Florida next to catch up with 14-year-old sensation Alex Freeman. Believe me, fantastic young lady. And I've got to ask you, folks, have you had your brain food today? Literally.
What's that?
Oh, what's this? This is Upgrade.
Okay.
Okay. The father of the young lady that's going to be joining us next, Alex Freeman, believe me, fantastic little lady, literally. And she's an influencer. She not only sings, but she talks to tweens, which is a new word I learned when Alex introduced me to it, about suicide and the prevention of suicide and how to recognise it and stuff like that. Very intelligent young lady. But her father is, I think, a former Mr. Universe, something like that, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. This guy is not buff, he's built. You know what I mean? Wow, size of my legs up here, literally. And he put together this formula, which is brain food. It's to help your brain. He says, Grant, you can train all your life, but you need to train your brain as well. And that means it needs food and it needs, stimulants to make it work properly. So I've been, he sent me a box of this. In fact, he sent Barbara and I a box of this stuff. And we've been on it ever since. Believe me, it works. Actually, I'm not sure. Am I any more intelligent? I don't know.
Hi, man.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Absolutely love that track. I really do. And believe me, it's going to be fun listening to the 4 days of Christmas music here at Galaxy. That's Thursday, Friday, of course, Christmas Day and Boxing Day as well. And just down the road, really. It really is, being Monday. And joining us today is, of course, our good friend, Anthony Liguri. Now, Anthony, I got to say, I saw the video of the Hammond brothers having a little dance literally in the car park. Just wondering, were you the guy responsible for taking that video?
Yes, I was.
You was?
It was me.
Yeah, believe me, that was hilarious. Loved it. I didn't know that Dale could move like that, really.
It's true.
When you catch up with these guys again, please not only express how much we love and respect them, but please give Dale an extra special hug from us, will you? Because of the thing that happened with the hurricane, stuff like that. Believe me,
yes.
He's not going through a good time right now, so we need to let him know that we're over here, we're thinking about him and support him, won't you?
Absolutely, yes I will.
Awesome. But in the meantime, give Gail a poke in the eye for me, won't you?
Okay, I'm poking for you.
It's got to be squishy though. No closed eyes. It's got to be. Got to get in there. There's a good point to that, isn't there? Dear. Yeah, me and the funny hat saying stuff like that. Crazy. Anthony, we are going to have to move on, unfortunately. We do have other artists to talk to this today. But please, you and yours have a very, very happy and successful Happy New Year. A very successful party time over the festive seasons. Please enjoy yourself. Don't drink and drive, though. Believe me, it's not a good formula. But if you are going to have a few drinks, have one for me as well, won't you?
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to wish you, Grant, and Barbara, and your family a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and hopefully a healthy and happier year for everyone that's coming up this year out there listening, and the entire world, that we find some peace and some harmony, and that things just become beautiful like they always were, and we can be again.
Amen, brother. Literally, let's get back to the way we were. And let's get back to work, literally. Anthony, don't go anywhere just yet, but in the meantime, let's go over to the other studio. You're right here in Galaxy. Good morning. Guys in production are giving me a little bit of stick today. I wonder why, because it's the Christmas show that we're doing today, and I'm absolutely elated because, believe me, we're catching up with Alex Freeman. She's on the road right now. I wonder if we're still in Florida. You never know where she might be. We'll find that out. But I just told her that literally one of her songs has come off the top 40 here at Galaxy. Only just. It's on 41, and the other track that she's got literally on our charts sitting at number 13. Yes, you know what it is. Hey baby, right here at Galaxy. Check this out.
This is the hot new entry of the week. Number 13.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's so exciting. That's awesome.
I can't wait for new stuff though, Alex. When are we going to get some new stuff?
I'm supposed to be releasing in February or March. So not super long, but I do have a lot of songs that I am planning on releasing, and then I probably have some more unreleased stuff I can send you guys too.
Well, sweetie, we want to eat it up. We love you here. We do. So believe me. And with the amount of people that request your music, it is phenomenal.
That's great.
And congratulations for the magazine too. I heard that was just a blinder.
That was really, I was so excited about it too. And I was like, oh my gosh, magazine, radio, all at once. I'm like, that's so awesome.
Well, believe me, we want to be able to keep watching your career, be a supporter of your career, and we want to be there and watch you grow in this industry, because we think that you have what it takes. You're the super talent coming up, absolutely. Literally. And I still use your word tweenies too, by the way.
What?
I still use your word tweenies.
Nice.
Yeah, you taught me a word. Believe me, I use it. I take it out for walks. Hey, where are you heading to?
I'm heading home. My parents had a meeting today, about an hour from where we live. So we're just going. It's just kind of a quick drive, but not at the same time. So yeah, we're going back home.
Okay, very, very cool. Very cool. And thank you for joining us. It really is a pleasure to catch up. I'm sorry we're a little late because, well, you know, I talk a lot apparently.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's politically correct, isn't it? Let's introduce Alex. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today, being right smack in the middle of the Christmas show right now, we're on the road, literally back home in Florida with young Alex Freeman. And believe me, for her age, absolute megastar in the making, really, really is. Now, want to welcome back everybody watching us on Facebook Live. And Alex, I got to congratulate you, literally, because you're sitting at number 13 on the Galaxy Artist, charts. It is just fantastic to have you there.
It's so amazing being there. I'm so excited. There's so many new songs to come for you guys that I hope will do even better.
Well, we have been playing Feeling Away and also Paper Mask. Those ones went into the charts. Feeling Away has only just dropped off the top 40. It's about 41 right now. But that means nothing because, believe me, a lot of our artists have re-insurgences, and before you know it, it's back up at number 19 or something like that. You know what I mean? So believe me, you're a very, very successful artist with us here at Galaxy. This is all put together by people who request your music.
It's amazing.
You know,
Thank you everyone who does request. It's so amazing to have people who actually want to listen to my music. It's so exciting.
well, we don't think you're an undiscovered talent. We're thinking that you're the talent for the Galaxy, for the future. Literally, you're the voice and the face of Galaxy in the future. You really, really are. And we think you're going to get right up to that state. I think you're going to be up there with Britney Spears and, the Taylor Swifts and everybody like that very, very shortly. And of course, at the same time, let's not forget, you take your brain food.
Yeah.
You do, literally. And folks, believe me, it's time for an upgrade. It really, really is. Don't forget, if you want some of this, check out the Freemans, literally. All the details are on the pack and the back, literally. Ultimate brain formula, smarter, faster podcast. And that's what I need here at Galaxy. So I'll tell you what, just to show you that I do this, literally. Gosh, I'm going to be dangerous for the rest of the day now, I tell you. And of course, this is a formula that was put together by your father, Jeremy, wasn't it?
The company?
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad formulates them, creates the product, and my entire family has everything to do with the product. So it's our company, and it's highly appreciated. If you guys would go check out Upgrade by Freeman Formula, the website is freemanformula.com, and you can find it there.
Very cool. Now let's get back to the music, my friend, because believe me, this one was an absolute success here. Unfortunately, I don't have the time for Paper Mask, but this one really, really hung in there. People just kept on requesting it, and I found myself not getting through a breakfast show without playing it. Tell me about Feeling Away.
Feeling Away. Feeling Away is a song that I wrote actually it was a year ago now, and this was one of the fastest songs I had ever written. And it was with this amazing producer, his name is Happy, and we were in the studio, and we had already recorded another song, and we were like, you know what, I think we have one more in us. And he was like, but I don't play any instruments, and I'm like, I do, so I pull out a guitar and a MIDI keyboard, and I'm like, okay, let me play with some chords. We come up with chords, and we wrote the entire song in less than an hour. We recorded it in about an hour. So the song totally took about 2 hours, and then some production aspects after the fact. And the song is about like when you like somebody, and you can't express it, but like they have you you feel a way about a person. And I guess I feel like it kind of says what it's about in the title. So that's what Feeling Away is about.
Well, you know something, I love the energy when you describe that. I really, really do. But moreover, and I got to thank everybody from around the world. Over 300 countries this morning tuned in, and believe me, 400 plus cities around the world tuned in right now. It is fantastic to have young Alex Freeman, and believe me, older in her mind than she is in age, literally more mature than you would ever really think. Love, love, love this young lady. And this particular track, Feeling Away, sat on the charts for a good 6 weeks. It really, really did. Doesn't happen often, and believe me, everybody, even today, are still asking for it. That's why we're playing it right now. Here is Alex Freeman.
Summer hits. Now, time for a summer hit.
Hey, I'm Alex Freeman, and you're listening to Galaxy 107 FM.
Love that. Love that. I really do. What sort of car are you in?
Right now we are in a Suburban. So
Okay.
I'm in the back of the seat, and then I have my computer set up on the seat in front of me. My mom's next to me, and then my dad's driving up front. So it's got 3 rows. So very fun.
Now, Mum. Hello, Kim. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Absolute pleasure to talk to you, Kim. I haven't actually spoken to you myself. So I want to wish you, and of course Jeremy, and of course Alex, a very, very Merry Christmas, a very safe New Year. And please, party hard, but don't drink and drive, will you?
No, absolutely not.
It's a recipe for disaster, believe me. Merv Pinney is joining us. Hello, Merv. Steve Baker's on board as well. Nice to have you on board, my friend. Merry Christmas to both of you, and hope you both have a very happy and successful 2022. Virus. I want to get this virus thing out of the way so we can start doing some concerts. Let's bring people like Alex Freeman to New Zealand. What do you reckon? But believe me, it is in the works. We have been planning for a long time. We're not sitting here on our hands doing nothing, waiting for the government to make up a decision. When those borders open up, we're ready to go with everything. And believe me, we've got a number of bands lined up. We have you in mind if you would like to come and grace us over here in the Antipodes.
I absolutely love to. Since I've last spoken to you, I've performed quite a bit in front of an audience of actually almost 80,000 people. Wow. And oh my God, there's been some awesome performances going on since I last spoke to you.
Oh, well, we're going to have to try and pip that now, aren't we? 80,000? Yeah, what's that? Saturday afternoon before the night comes on? Sweetie, we were thinking maybe of doing a women's show and including you in it. We've got a number of well-known artists from all around the world that we would love to be able to put together and make it, you know, the Women of Rock 2022, something like that. What do you reckon?
Rock pop. That sounds great. I'm in.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh yeah, Steve Baker says amazing product. Very cool, Steve. It really is. Oh, okay. Steve says hi, Kim. And also Jeremy as well.
Merry Christmas.
Mr. Visual Image Marketing, the man himself. Believe me, it's nice to have him on board. Gosh, we've known Steve, what, about 6, 7 years? Something like that? Wow, it's been that long.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and well, right now we're right smack bang in the middle of our Christmas extravaganza. Unfortunately, Alex we couldn't find, did you have a Christmas song? We couldn't find one.
I didn't. I wanted to, but there's a lot of stuff that came up and I never got the chance to have a Christmas song, nor even do a cover of one. So, unfortunately, I did not.
Okay, well, maybe we can order one for next year. What do you reckon?
Definitely order one for next year.
Yeah, put that on my wish list, will you? Don't forget about me. Down here, down under. You know, I'm a big Christmas fan. I've got to be honest with you, I really am. Big kid at this time of the year, you know? So, believe me, the only thing I don't know how Santa's going to get on getting down the chimney if he's you know, if you got air conditioning instead. How's that get?
I don't know.
Yeah, that might be messy, eh? It really might. But in the meantime, we are going to have to move on. We do have other people that we're going to talk to. But please, 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 take care of yourselves. Come back next year. We're looking forward to catching up again with brand spanking new music.
Absolutely. There'll be much more to come, and I cannot wait to be able to send you some new, of my new projects with some unreleased songs that you guys definitely have to tune in for. And there'll be many releases. So if you want to stream, and if you want to listen on the radio, and if you want to listen to Galaxy 107 FM, then you need to tune in and hear some new music.
Absolutely, I love that. Thank you. I'm going to use that as well. By the way, at the same time, please tell Jeremy to drive safe and be alert. You know, but I'm sure he's had an upgrade anyway, right?
Oh, definitely. We've all had our upgrades today.
I love that. I really do. You're right here at Galaxy. Don't go anywhere just yet, Alex, because we're going to do a couple of crazy photo things. But let's go with Tim Flynn. Yes, he's a Kiwi. Galaxy. It is 26 away from 1 o'clock, 25 degrees, 26 degrees right now outside. Believe me, it is going to climb a little bit higher. Barbara's prediction today, 31 degrees. I think that's rather ambitious, but hey, hold on, I'm saying 32. You know, I think we're going to get there, I do. Monday, December the 20th, and today we're right smack bang in the middle of our Christmas extravaganza. We couldn't do it without the Queen. We really couldn't. The Queen of Country Music is joining us. 13-time Josie Award winner. Yes, Michelle Lee.
Galaxy.
Ah, dear. So how you feeling? That's a lovely cat.
I have a friend. I brought a friend with me.
What's the cat's name?
Well, what's her name?
Lexi.
Very cool.
Yes. Hey, Bobby. She has no tail.
Okay. Okay.
No, Lexi the boy. But I thought she was a girl when I got her, so that's why her name's Lexi. And that's why I still call her a girl.
Fair enough.
Just
fair
because
enough.
she has no tail.
Just because she's a Bobby.
Yes.
Fair enough. Absolutely. Michelle, we've been trying to get Lee Newton on, but unfortunately she's been going through a few troubles lately. Is she okay?
Honestly, I wouldn't have any idea. I don't know what, I don't know what's going on with her. I know she's been pretty busy with, she's doing a lot of appearances and stuff like that, but, I've not heard anything. But, that's, she's pretty private, so I don't know.
Sure. It's honestly, we're just a little concerned. You know what I mean? Because believe me, a couple of times we've had something come up, and we're just kind of hoping that she's okay. You know what I mean? Because we care about our artists.
Yeah, I know. She had texted me the other day. She wished me happy birthday, and I thanked her. And she had said that she might come to my Christmas party last night, but she had other things going on, so she didn't know. But I didn't see her, so I'm assuming she's okay. But she's just probably got a lot going on.
Yeah, fair enough too. You're in Greensboro, North Carolina, aren't you?
Near, well, I say nearby. Greensboro, I think about, oh gosh, I wish Roger was here. He's such better at geography than I am. I think Greensboro is about 4 hours from me.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, so it is a fair way.
It's not that close.
Yeah, the only reason why I was thinking that is there's a wrestling company going to Greensboro this week that I follow on the internet, if you know what I mean. And if you get a chance, go and check it out. It's a fantastic show. It really is. I'm kind of a wrestling kind of guy. I like to watch men in tights fight for a belt.
Ron's so into wrestling. You guys should get together and talk wrestling. And he has time. So.
Well, I find it rather amusing, men without pants fighting for a belt.
Yeah.
Dear, oh dear. And I love it when they serve up a plate of chops. I do. Sean Simpson's back again, and she's coming up very, very shortly. Sean, we're looking forward to having you on very shortly. We really, really are. Thank you for following us all day today, pretty much. And of course, Merv Pinney's joining us again. Nice to have you on board, Merv. Kiwi artist extraordinaire. Loved the show that we went to in Tauranga not so long ago. Brilliant show. Gosh, it's muggy in here. It really is. I'm sorry. We better do this. My gosh, we ran out of time. Well, dear oh dear. 107. You know what? I've been accused by the management right now that I talk too much.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wouldn't have thunk it at all. Believe me, I'm absolutely elated because we have royalty in the house. Michelle Lee, 13-time Josie Award winner, and hopefully first-time Grammy Award winner coming up in the near future. Welcome back to Galaxy, Michelle.
Well, thank you, and I do have to calling that into existence. That would tickle me absolutely. She dares to be a 15-time Grammy winner. But I'm always on 12 Josies so far. I've nominated her 14 times. But in my little case there, I only have awards. And I shouldn't say only because I love them and I was grateful for them and I love that program. But I would like to get happy with one of those people.
Well, I tell you what, Michelle, even that many. I mean, really, what do you say to that? I've never won an award in my life, so believe me, that many awards, wow.
Every single time it's the same thing. It never gets often tired. I'm always so happy about it. And, that especially, this year at the Dusties, the competition was so very talented, and everybody, not only has everybody up their game, more and more people from all over the world are entering because that music award program is very, very much run with integrity and honor. And I think people are really starting to figure that out. People want to be a part of something that it's not just how many votes can you get. It's people sit down and look at your report, listen to it, and say, okay, well, this makes the grade, this doesn't. And, there's nothing wrong with that. If you don't make the grade, there's nothing wrong with that. That just tells you where you need to start to improve to make the grade. So, yeah, I love it. I just think it's wonderful, and I'm thrilled with every single one I've got in there.
Yeah, you know something? I'm very jealous. I really am. Now, at the same time, Christmas is upon us. It's only a matter of days away now. And believe me, we're smack in the middle of this Christmas show right now. So I'm very humbled that you take the time out to talk to us down here in New Zealand. Now, Michelle, we started up the show with Christmas Time, My Baby. I'm loving this track. I really, really am. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, last year, Tina and Josie Pasentino from the Josie, they were going to do a Christmas concert, but of course, COVID and I didn't get to have the Christmas concert. They did broadcast virtually. So we did some Christmas songs. So I like, oh gosh, I thought of some Christmas songs really quick. So my friend really worked. I contacted him and I had some Christmas lyrics. And he cranked it. Things and was like, would you mind following me on this? You know, ready for the Christmas show. And he said, sure. That was one of the ones that I sent. And then also, I had, at the same time, I had asked Lee if she wanted to try, if she wanted to try to maybe write a Christmas song with me, and we could do it together. So that's the other song. But it was all because we're trying to get ready for the Christmas show. Really have fun, bouncy Christmas songs. So again, I had a couple of, I guess, I don't say sadder, but more serious Christmas songs. Christmas Time, My Baby is so fun. It's got that retro to it to me. You know, like you're in a soccer or something. And I just love it. I think it's wonderful. I think Corey did a great job. Matthew Lawson for me did a great job.
Well, I got to let you know, as a Christmas song, a little bit of a favour of mine, because believe me, I'm a big fan of Christmas anyway, but more so because it's yours, you know what I mean? So it takes that much more special, you know. But having said that, have you got any plans for Christmas at the moment? Are you going on holiday anywhere?
No, not really. I have a Christmas party every year, and that was last night. I had a couple of things going on, so I haven't really slept a lot in the last several days. So I pretty much cracked after my party, and I've got a part-time job this week, and I'm going to enjoy Christmas with my animals. And I don't think we're going to get any snow this year, so my Christmas out the back.
Now, at the same time, I heard that you and Roger were going out tree hunting not so long ago. How'd you get on?
Oh, we did great. I will send you pictures of my trip. As a matter of fact, I posted the only TikTok I do is kind of silly stuff, because I'm not really good at it. But I posted a little TikTok of my tree, and that was one of the unfortunate events. Friday night, before my party, this literally Friday night, like almost midnight Friday night. Under, you know, the little part of the very top of the tree, it's about that long, and it sticks straight up. And we're just like looking at it. Do you want me to climb up there and rip the top out of the tree? Mind you, this is Christmas, right? And it's all decorated. I'm like, yeah. And this year, I gotta say, this year, I think I did the best job on the lights. They were placed exactly right, and they were perfect. Here comes Roger up there with him, and I kid you not, I'm going to go out to the shed and get my new tent, because it's high tech and I love them, and they'll cut through everything. Well, he gets his new stairs, he goes up the ladder, he clips the top of the tree, and he clips my light cord too. And out goes my So after the initial shock wore off, I had to go immediately and repent, because the words that came out of my mouth were less than nice. So all Friday night I spent like tracing down I needed to fix the wires on my tree. It was hilarious. I mean, I'm laughing now, but it was pretty funny, and he felt terrible, but it was a complete accident, and he did so much with everything. There's no way I could be mad at him. So.
Absolutely. Now, not so far away at the same time, the new year is upon us. Have you got any New Year's resolutions that you want to share?
Yeah, I'm going to work harder. I think I've had a lot of things get in my way in doing music. I want to do it. And sometimes I take on too much stuff. And I end up doing a lot of quantity, but then I feel like I've sacrificed my quality. So this year, I don't know if it's this year or not, but I am going to be saying no to myself on a lot of things, and I'm going to really dig deeper down into the videos, and I'm shooting for the Grammy. That is my end game. I'm going to do it, and that's going to be my focus, the Grammy Awards, new music, quality music, I really dug into, and also the Justice Awards. They're the same to me. I'm not putting one before the other. One is to me as the other, and I really feel like I'm here. Now, one album of the year, and I did win Entertainer of the Year for multiple genre. That I felt like I rushed everything, and I don't like to rush. I want to keep things on quality because they, the Jessies have been so good to me, and my fans to me, and they buy my merch, they come to my shirt. I want to make sure they get the best Michelle they can get, and I don't doing it because I've been, okay, I'll do this, okay, I'll do that, okay, now I'll do this, and I've just been all over the board. Not only in music, lots of different things. So I might end up being a little bit reclusive this year because I'll have those headphones on, or I'll have a pen in my hand. But I'll have a pen in my hand, or I'll have a mic in my hand. And that's it. So.
Michelle, to me that's the mark of a professional. It really is. And I admire that. I really, really do. Now, I suppose we better move on. Santa feeling a little frisky. Tell me about this.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I missed all it.
Okay, Santa, feeling a little frisky. Tell me about it.
Yeah, sorry, my dog had got up. She's walking around clicking. Santa's feeling frisky, and that's the one that Lee and I started writing, and we also pulled Corey Lee Barker and off now. There's now just be enough re-release of Santa's feeling frisky because we get our super good Gary. I grew up with him. I've known Jeff since I was 18 years old. And phenomenal musician. So he put a little bit of a spin on it. It's very bluesy. Heard it. It's very a little swagger to it. The first version of that song, if you saw my release from last year, is what that kind of but this one's kind of like more laid back. Like sounds like had a couple of drinks and is eyeballing Mrs. Cox over there. So it's really cute. It's really fun, and Lee did a great job. Jack did a great job, and we love it.
Well, I tell you, and we were talking about Greensboro, North Carolina. Coming out of there right now, Terry Van Cannon is joining us. Absolutely brilliant to have you, and you're going to love it because it's a little bluesy. You know what I'm talking about, brother man. Here is Michelle Lee. Yeah, God, it's hot in here. It really is a big fan. Gosh, very, very warm.
Are you having a hot flash, Grant?
Yeah, well, I hope so. Otherwise, I don't know how to explain this. Dear. How we going? You okay? Sweet. Cool. Everything good there with online? Nice. How many cities? 400 and what? 452. Gone up. It's gone up. 452 cities are joining us this morning.
401.
That's not bad.
397.
397 countries.
Oh,
That's not bad. That's not bad. Hey, Roger's gone to the movies. What's he gone to watch?
I think he was going to go see the new Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a new movie by Spider-Man. With Spider-Man.
I don't remember completely. I know you guys can hear I was really stuffy. So I've been a little under the weather. I had a cold for about a week, and I'm still not like full voice back. So I sound a little funny, but I look like one of those little dead bugs. It looks like all up in the air. And
Michelle, believe me, we're just very, very grateful for you to spend time with us. We really are.
We love her. Yeah.
We're some of your biggest fans, Michelle. We really are.
Yeah. And I can't wait for you guys to hear my new stuff coming out. I've got a song coming. It is a Christmas song. It's a cover that I did with Ricky Gunner. We kind of did it late in the game, so we will release it this year, but we're going to really push it next year.
Awesome, awesome. And believe me, I can't wait for new stuff from you, Michelle. I really can't, because you know, I love the quality of work that you put out. That's
And
why
we
I said
love the
before, you're a
interaction.
consummate professional.
And the interaction.
Yeah, and the interaction, yes, believe me, we love that as well. Besides, I like seeing my image in her glasses.
Next time you see my eyes, right now nobody's going to see me. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need a bag over my head. The Unknown Singer. Remember the Unknown comic with the bag?
Well, the Masked Singer. Yeah,
She's been
absolutely.
partying for
I'll tell you what, I'm going to be like that tomorrow. Because after we finish this, of course, we're going out for a couple of staff drinks, you know what I mean? So, yeah. That can always lead into all sorts of weird and wonderful things. We have some of the funniest people that work for us, literally. They're so entertaining when they get drunk.
We just need to.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're doing, of course, the Christmas extravaganza, and what would it be without absolutely having the Queen of Country Music here join us right now. And of course, Santa feeling a little frisky. Yes, he was. Literally. Terry Van Cannon is having simply a wonderful Christmas. That is absolutely fantastic, my friend. It really, really is. And all the best to you. And of course to Janice. And believe me, we'll catch up with you next year. We really, really will. By the way, I heard the AEW wrestling team's going to be in Greensboro this week. Go and check them out. Go and take in a show and tell me what it's like. I'd love to go to one of those. Really would. In the meantime, Michelle, I'm going to have to leave it here for now, but looking forward to catching up with you early next year with some new work. And please, next time you catch up with D-Rock, give him a poke in the eye for me, won't you?
I will absolutely.
Yeah, either that or send me one of his dreadlocks.
Oh, you know, I'm taking my in my hand, but I'm taking my
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I get it. I do. I really, really do. By the way, I got to congratulate you too for being in the Lazy Indie magazine. Well done.
Oh my gosh, that was so wonderful. Those guys are amazing. They're tickling. That's one of the things that was going on. Everything else, they were great. That was a great article, and I appreciate them.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I got to congratulate Jay. You do such a great job. You really, really do at Lazy Indie Magazine. Hang in there, Michelle. We're just going to do a couple of crazy things right now. But in the meantime, here's Billy Idol. 26 degrees. I'm kind of worried because that's the weatherman's prediction. It really was. Our predictions are a little higher, literally 31 and 32 degrees, and we still think we're going to get there. It is Monday, December the 20th, and today, literally, I'm absolutely elated. We're right smack bang in the middle of the Christmas extravaganza. We couldn't do it without bringing in a legend. So first of all, let me do this. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Got to welcome along everybody back again for our Christmas extravaganza. You're going to love this. Check this out. That gives us a couple of minutes, my bro. Yeah. So, why Argentina?
Why not? I've been here quite a few times. It's through the whole world, as you know. But I go with what's open, what's free. The countries that are free. When I escaped from Australia last November, I got a good lawyer to get me out. Mm-hmm. The only country open at that time, really, apart from say Sweden, was Mexico. And because I love Mexico, I've done lots of shows here, I've got great friends here. Oh, not here, but in Mexico. So I was able to get a plane to up to San Francisco and then straight down to Mexico City, and that was fantastic. And it's free there. You can do what you want, really, as long as you wear a mask when you go into a store, which is like, okay, you pay lip service to that. So, but yeah, it's been great. I've been doing shows there, and also some of the other countries that opened up. I went to Guatemala. And to the United States twice. I've been up to the United States twice. I'm back to Mexico, Guatemala, and now Argentina was opened up, and I was able to come down here to Argentina as well. So I've been touring internationally all year. It's been fantastic. I've had 2 albums released this year on CD. The Dave Evans Badass Greatest Hits CD. There's 20 songs on there. And also the Latin American, the Lightning and Thunder Latin American tour was released on CD this year. It was released last year for download. So it's 2 albums on CD released this year, plus a brand new song, Who's Gonna Rock Me? I recorded that. Recorded the vocals in Mexico, and the rest of it was recorded in the USA. So that's a brand new song as well this year. And I've just recorded another new song, but it won't be released till next year now. So I've been busy.
So tell me, Dave, are you going to come back with this new song and come back and talk to us about it?
Yeah, you better.
Of course I will. It's going to be an incredible song. Well, it's different to what I've done before. It's a great song, a great message in the song, and it rocks. Believe me, it really rocks. So that'll be next year now, before it'll be released. It's going to be produced properly in Denmark. It's being produced in Denmark by a famous producer. But when it's released, I'll let you know all about it. So.
Nice. Let's go to the desk. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and I promise you a legend. I deliver, literally, AC/DC way back in 1974. Can I sit next to you, girl? Here is the man himself. Let him introduce himself. Hold on.
Hi, this is Dave Evans, co-founder of AC/DC and a former lead singer on Galaxy 107 FM.
Dave Evans, welcome back to Galaxy.
Great to be back.
It is an absolute pleasure to have you. And, of course, we were talking about why Argentina. And, of course, you're saying, you know, out in public, as you should be doing right now, wearing masks and everything like that. But I also do advocate here in New Zealand as well, if people are a little bit close to you, try this. Just for a laugh, you know what I mean? I had to throw that in. Dave, it is an absolute pleasure. Now, we started off the show because we asked our audio audience about a week ago. We've been taking numbers literally every day on what people wanted to hear when we met up. Of course, they said, we've got to have a bit of Can I Sit Next to You? So I think, Dave, only appropriate, literally, tell us a little bit about that track.
Well, it was a song I'd never heard before. We had signed with Albert's Records, and we went into the studio. First time I'd ever been in a studio, never been in one before like that. And we were a really popular band, of course. We were playing in Australia, in Sydney mostly, and surrounding areas for about 4 months or something. And but that song I hadn't heard before. It was a song that Malcolm Young had written. And so I'd never heard the song at all before, and I just sat there in the studio, quite dumbfounded with Harry Vander and George Young from the Easy Beats, my heroes, and just looking at the whole situation, seeing it being recorded. I didn't say much at all because I was in awe, really. And then it was my turn to sing the new song, and they gave me the lyrics, and they just sang the melody to me and said, right, you're on. So I just went out there and sang it, and and didn't really think much about it. Really, after that, we just kept touring, and we were in Newcastle, I think it was, north of Sydney. Just finished the show, and news came that the record was racing up the charts everywhere, really racing up the charts all over the place, and it ended up becoming a hit record, named as the Best Australian Group Record of the Year for 1974, which is amazing. A young band like us, our first record ever to be named as the Best Australian Group Record of the Year was fabulous. And people love that song today, still all over the world, and I do it. Every time I perform my set, I always do that song, and they love it. So it's just an amazing, incredible story of that song, yeah.
Absolutely, Dave. Believe me, they do still love it. That's why we played it this morning. We got inundated for that particular track. We really, really did. It is something that I think is in the annals of history. It really is. So well done. Yeah. Gotta absolutely congratulate you on that. Now, we've got to move on, unfortunately. But Dave, Bad Boy Troy. Now, Troy Tipton is a good friend of ours. We've known him for a number of years now. And you've done a tour with Troy, and believe me, he's going to be our very first interview victim, 2022. I'm going to put it like that. Literally, he's coming on the 11th of January now. And I really, really admire his Now's time, because he's taking on Pink Floyd, literally with a brick in the wall.
Yes, I know.
That's fantastic. I love that track.
He's a very talented boy, a very good singer, and a great songwriter. And yes, I flew to the USA this year from Mexico, and I met Troy for the first time, even though we'd recorded and written a song together. Badass boy, we'd already done that. So it was good to actually meet him, and beautiful part of the world up there in Ohio, and to perform the song together live. It was great to do that, and he also had a hand in my new song this year too. It's a song that you probably know. You've played it. It's called Who's Gonna Rock Me, and he played on the record. He didn't write this one, neither did I. A friend of Troy's, Gary, he wrote the song, and he asked Troy if he could get in touch with me to see if I liked it to record the song. And that's what Troy did. He got in touch and said, here's a song. Do you like it? If you do, let's both perform on the song, even though we didn't write this one together. and I listened to it, and I really liked it. It was a really cool song, really cool. And so I said, yeah, I'll do it. I will do it. And so I recorded it, and Troy played guitar on the song too. So Troy and I have got 2 songs, actually, that we performed on together, Badass Boy and Who's Gonna Rock Me. But Badass Boy, we actually wrote that song together as well. So.
Well, I got to let you know, Dave, that was your second most requested song for this particular deal. It really, really is. So, in conjunction, of course, with Bad Boy Troy and featuring Gary and a number of other artists, here is the man himself, Dave Evans. Love that track. I got that one in my car, bro. I drive everywhere listening to that.
It's a great song. I really like it. It just grooves along. It just grooves along, and Troy plays such cool licks in that. He just plays perfectly cool licks after every line. It's just, fantastic, and it's just a great little song. It's one cool song for sure. Yeah.
Leanne Crawford is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Leanne. And Sean, you're there again. We're coming to see you very, very shortly.
She's up next.
She's up next. Yes, loving it. Absolutely loving it. Of course, with this show that we're doing today, we're integrating some of our VIP fans as well that always supporting us. So we're giving them a little bit of homage.
That's great. That's great.
Oh, believe me, I think people like Sean Simpson, for instance, deserves a little recognition. So we're getting her on.
Great. No, fantastic. Fantastic.
Gosh, it's hot in here. It really is.
Whinge.
Yeah, I'm allowed to.
Whinge.
Believe me, I went to the management the other day and I says, can I have a fan, please? And
yeah, how about a fan?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, how about a fan?
We need some air conditioning in here.
I think we should get a fan. Management, if you're listening, a fan, please.
Absolutely. You know, I'm thinking maybe Swedish, 18, 6 foot tall, blue eyes, something that can do something like that.
In your dreams.
You know what they got me? They got me a gold ear.
Fan.
Well, enjoy.
Hi, John.
Wasn't quite what I was expecting. Literally.
Enjoy.
No, you're a fan, John.
Anyway, let's go back to the desk. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. So happy to have everybody joining us today, especially for the legend himself, the founder and co-lead singer, the former lead singer of AC/DC. Yes, Dave Evans is joining us. John Pater, love you, my friend. Looking forward to catching up with maybe you. And Ashley, very, very shortly down the track, Sean Simpson's right there. She's going to be joining us as well. Dave, it is an absolute pleasure to catch up with you again, my friend. I'm looking forward to catching up with you in the new year. Will you come back again?
Yeah, of course. I should have a new song coming up in the new year sometime too. So, of course, I'd love you guys to play it for me if you would. That'd be great.
We won't just play it, we'll thrash the hell out of it. You know, anything with Dave Evans, it is done. It is in there, it really is. But in the meantime, Dave, hang in there, my friend. I got to thank you so much. Wish you a very happy and successful Christmas, New Year, and believe me, I know it's going to be out of the park next year. We're going to get past this COVID thing, get back to work. What do you reckon?
Yeah, fantastic. I haven't stopped working all year. As you know, I've been touring internationally all year. I haven't stopped. I'm flat out at the moment. As you know, I haven't got much time at all to myself. I've got shows coming up still before the end of the year. I've got more recording to do next Wednesday. And then on a plane, Christmas Eve, I'll be in Los Angeles, Christmas Day. And then New Year, I should be in Australia just for a short time. And then back over here again. So it just doesn't stop.
Well,
I'm lucky.
Enjoy your time back home. You know, believe me, it's going to be a lot of fun. But Merry Christmas to you. Happy New
Merry
Year.
Christmas.
Stay safe, my friend. Believe me.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to all of you there. And all your listeners as well, of course.
Very cool. Stay where you are, my friend. We're going to do a couple of things. But in the meantime, let's go back over to the other studio. You're right here at Galaxy. Good afternoon. Road Jack, it is 2 away from 2 o'clock, 27 degrees downtown. At least the weatherman hasn't won, but neither have we yet. Plenty of day to go. Barbara's 31, a little ambitious, but so's my 32 as well. It is Monday, December the 20th, and let me do this.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and well, as you well know today, our Christmas extravaganza, we have had legends. We have had all sorts of artists from all around the world, but you know, I think it's fitting that we have one of our most sustainable fans in the world literally joining us, and I must introduce you to a young lady that has been following us now. Almost everything we do, she's right there. Believe me, it's not fanatical, it is fanship. Here is Sean Simpson. Welcome to Galaxy, Sean.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, you guys.
Well,
Love you guys.
Well,
You're the best.
Thank you very much, Sean. It is an absolute pleasure. And you know something? We put you in the VIP range of fans. We really, really do. We love, love, love everything that you do for us. We really do. And thank you for sharing everything on Facebook and all the medias. It is an absolute pleasure to be able to work with you.
Thank you so much.
Now, at the same time, you're looking after some dogs at the moment. Sounds like a handful.
I love dogs.
Yeah, believe me, I do too. Coming into Christmas time right now, are you doing anything special for Christmas?
No, my cousin had to work on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so I'll be babysitting the dogs for her.
Fair enough too. Now, when we decided that we were going to approach you and get you involved in our Christmas show, we were wondering just what maybe you would want to hear. Apparently, you're a big fan of Anthony Liguri's.
Yes, I am.
Well, I was talking to Anthony a little earlier on this morning, and he says to me, pass love on to Sean Simpson for me, please, because I did let him know that he was your choice of music, and believe me, I couldn't think of a better song. Kentucky Rain, right here at Galaxy, for Sean Simpson. So, have you got anything special going on for New Year's Eve?
Not really. No plans yet.
Okay.
I like to, but
I don't know.
I don't know what
save
that
up
is,
some money
sorry.
to buy a car.
Fair
Hi,
enough.
Steve.
Fair enough. I don't have anything here.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Raymond again. Woohoo!
Let me have a look-see here. I'm sure I can find it.
There you go.
Okay.
Right.
Look at that. See? It worked this time. Usually when it comes to technology, I am just absolutely the worst person to get involved with, you know?
Raymond, this lady
I
we're
can
talking
program
to is one of
computers,
our
I can
biggest
write code,
fans.
I can do anything, but put me on a cell phone, I'm useless. That's why I don't do much when it comes to Facebook or stuff like that. It's always on a phone. It's like, no, I'm no good at it.
You don't have a phone for a while, you might forget how to use a phone.
I would love that idea. I would really love that. Believe me. Unfortunately, every computer in this office has got my connection number, so if it goes wrong and I'm not in the office, I could be anywhere, it will phone me to let me know it wants me to come back. I can't get away from this place, I really can't. Believe me, I started work this morning, midnight this morning, and I'll still be here about 8, 9 o'clock tonight.
Hi, Michael.
That's my average day. You know what I mean? Well,
yes, that's awesome.
Well,
you rock.
Well, everybody's sleeping. I'm working. Sean, I really, really got to thank you for being a very die-hard fan for Galaxy. I really do. I appreciate everything you do.
I appreciate you guys. You guys keep me strong.
Nice.
Well,
you know something? You got friends down under.
Thank you. Can I ask you guys to pray for my mom? She's going to be having a hip surgery done February 15th.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. We will certainly do that, and let her know that she's on our hearts and in our thoughts, okay?
Yes.
Nice. And also, wish her the best for Christmas. Let's go to the desk. Say hello. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and well, it's an absolute pleasure to do these shows, it really is, but sometimes you just gotta get in touch with the fans. That's what we did. We got hold of one of our die-hard fans, of course. Sean Simpson is joining us right here at Galaxy, and believe me, it's an absolute pleasure to have her joining us. And you know what? Rockford, Illinois. Haven't been to Rockford for a long time, so it's always pleasurable to be able to go back to Illinois and catch up with the locals there. Got to say hi to Raymond Shaw as well for joining us. Thank you very, very much. Also, Steve Admiral's on board. Hello, Steve. Welcome back to Galaxy. And also, Michael King. Nice to meet you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Now, at the same time, Sean, it is an absolute pleasure to have you joining us today. Will you be following us in 22?
Yes, I will.
Nice. And you asked us to say a little special prayer for your mother. Believe me, she's in our hearts, she's in our minds. Our best wishes go to your mother, undergoing a hip surgery right now.
Right, I'm sorry, what's that?
Your mother's undergoing a hip surgery right now.
February 15th.
February 15th. Well, I tell you what, blessed be on your mother. Successful operation. I know it's going to be a success. Believe me, it's going to be a breeze. And by the way, we'll give you a copy of everything we do today so that you can keep it and show your mum that we wish her all the best as well, okay?
Okay, I sure will. Thank you.
Nice. We do have to move on right now, but Sean, just stay there for a couple of minutes. We've got a couple of things we're going to do next. But in the meantime, let's go for the forest, for the trees, and dream. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and well, all I can say is you know her, you love her, you want her music. Here she is, Ashley Pater.
Why does New Zealand love you so much? You talk to me on the all the time.
I don't know. They called me up like a year ago and they want to do an interview.
We love that.
Yeah?
Yeah, we play that all the time. In fact, we play
Awesome. Well, I love talking about you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. I'm sure it's Barbara you talk about.
I don't know. You and her, you both have the good looks going for you. I don't know what to do.
Oh, well, I don't know. She's beauty. I'm the beast.
My dad says, when he talks about him and I, he says beauty and age.
Yeah.
I won't tell you which one's which.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm age.
Oh, no, not for you guys. He says that about us.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were talking about us.
Yeah, yeah, so did I.
Oh.
You'd have to qualify as beauty because I wouldn't.
No.
I got the
No,
perfect
you
face
wouldn't.
for radio.
Yeah. And now on Facebook.
Dear, dear, dear. Ashley, have you got
Yes.
anything special planned for Christmas?
Well, I have some special family time. Every Christmas we have two things that we do. Night before, we read Night Before Christmas. And then morning of, we bake cinnamon buns and eat them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, yeah, just some quality family time. I know we're going to have a family dinner, so that'll be fun. Apparently, our part of the family is in charge of the mashed potatoes. So I guess they want to give us something we couldn't mess up.
Garlic. Put garlic in it.
Hey,
Ooh,
mate.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like everything plain, but garlic would be really good in it.
My mother was a master chef. She used to
Hey, mate.
cook for
Thank you
the
for joining us.
parliamentarians down in Wellington. She was the head chef. When it came to food, believe me, she taught me a heck of a lot. It's all about flavour. It's all about the presentation of the food. But you've got to smell it. You've got to be able to taste it. You know what I mean? And she was big on that. So, garlic.
Nice.
Garlic potatoes, yum. Love them.
Okay, I'll do that.
Very cool. But don't blame me when if it goes wrong.
Oh, I'll have someone else make it, and I'll advise and manage, you know? That's
There
not
you
really my fault.
Yeah, there you go. There's a good
Yes,
forte.
it's true.
It's a good
Yes,
idea.
supervise, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, let's do this. Ashley Pater's here. Believe me, it is an absolute pleasure to have you back
Wow.
again, my friend. Welcome back to Galaxy.
Hey, thank you for having me. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too, and believe me, it's been a very, very interesting year following you this year. And you know, well, we've seen the red carpet thing. We even did the the interview there. And that young man, don't forget to let him know he's got a job with me anytime he wants it. Believe me, I'd love to have him.
I told him about you guys, and he's really stoked that you liked the interview.
Yeah, we are. In fact, we use it so much. Well, we've kind of tagged it on the beginning of the song. To be honest with you, it works. It really does.
Awesome.
So let's refresh our audio audience's memories about Red Sneakers. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so Red Sneakers, I just really wanted to write an upbeat, catchy tune that would make someone happy as soon as they heard it. And I feel like Red Sneakers does just that, you know? As soon as you hear, like, the opening beats, you're like, whoa, like, this is different. I want to dance. And so that's just what I do with that tune.
Well, I gotta let you know, Ashley, this is your most requested track ever. And believe me, it's made an impact ever since the day we started playing it. The day, of course, you did the interview with that young man. Completely norsed up our internet. Literally everybody wanted to know more, what, when, who, how, the whole deal. And believe me, I don't know how many people it takes to do that, but that was successful. It's the only time it's ever happened to us in that fashion. So you break records. I mean, 2,000, if I remember right, 2,000 requests in one day doesn't happen. It's never happened before. And believe me, it just seems as soon as I mention Ashley Pater, everybody wants to be a part of you.
Well, thank you so much to everyone for requesting my songs and being so loving and showing support to Galaxy and I. It really means the world.
Well, I got to ask you, how are you so popular?
I don't know. I love them. They love me. Who knows? It's a back and forth relationship.
Yeah, believe me. Well, we see it here at Galaxy. We really do. And we see it on a daily basis. Literally, most of our shows throughout the Galaxy is based on requests and people showing interest in particular artists, particular songs, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And you're consistent. Literally. People are always asking for you. They really are. So, feather in the cap for you for that one. Just wondering if you're going to come out with anything kind of like Red Sneakers in the future.
Yes, I have some new songs coming out. And, I'll get it in your hands and you can play it for them. I think they're going to love it. It's another dancey tune. And, again, it just puts you in the mood, you know?
Yeah, I'm excited now.
Yeah?
Yeah, like you've just given me a Christmas present, and it's Christmas, you know what I mean? But I would love to be able to have a listen to it, to be able to promote it, to be able to play it here at Galaxy. I really, really would. And have you come back, talk about it if you so wish to put up with, well, you can even talk to Beauty if you want. Believe me, she'll talk to you. But in the meantime, New Year's Eve is coming up. Have you got any New Year's resolutions that you can talk about?
I don't really set resolutions, but every year I do set goals. Although the goals I wrote for this year and last year have kind of changed on the move because of COVID. So it's just, getting together with the team and figuring out, what's next for Ashley, that kind of thing. But you can expect new music, larger performances. I'm going back on tour and doing some really cool projects and collaborations.
People keep asking me, have you got a New Year's resolution? And I say this to everybody. This is good advice, all right? Give up giving up. It doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Just let yourself go.
Are you able to give up giving up if you gave up giving up?
Well, there's a possibility there. You see, it's a misnomer. You got to work at that one.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody else lies to themselves. They say, hey, listen, I'm going to give up cigarettes. They don't. You know what I mean? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. They don't. Give up giving up. Be honest. Have fun in life, indulge. That's my way of 2022. Just indulge. Have fun.
There you go, said DJ Grant.
Yeah, believe me, I'm going to get, they're going to be on the mail now. Letters everywhere, you know, emails coming in all over the place from around the world going, Grant, really? Indulge? Yeah, believe me, you can't go wrong. You'll feel good about it. Well, until later. Anyway.
I think balance is always good, right?
Yeah, well, you know, moderation. But
yeah, there you go.
But give up that as well, because indulge doesn't have any moderation involved. Not in my book anyway. We go all the way, full hog. And it's Christmas time. Now, Ashley, I've got to be honest, our production just came in and says, hey, listen, we've received a Christmas song from Ashley Pater. This Christmas you'll be mine. I said, yes, I know, we've already got it.
Good.
We've had it for a little while. They went, oh, do we? And I'm going, well, you guys are the masters of the machines here. Come on, you should know this, right? He went back, had a look and went, we've already got it. Tell me about this track.
This track, if you listen closely, you'll hear reminders of all your favorite Christmas carols. And so one of the things is like walking down my favorite street with the Christmas shuffle in my feet, jingle bell rocking the whole town, rocking round the clock, let us show 'em how. So I just wanted to put in little Christmas cues from other songs, and it just comes together to make, I think it just paints a really Christmassy picture in your head, you know, walking down the street and all the lights are on and that warm feeling you get and you're holding a hot drink and that kind of thing. So, yeah, that's what this one is.
I think you're a little bit of romantic in there, I really do. Here at Galaxy, joined live by the princess of Galaxy herself. Yes, Ashley Pater's here. Here is This Christmas, You'll Be Mine.
We wish to interrupt this program in order to bring you this special bulletin. This is your Christmas radio station.
Fantastic. Love it, love it, love it.
Oh, actually, I have a Christmas special coming out soon. I'm a part of this, another series, and we did basically a mini Christmas showcase. And so I played a live version of This Christmas, and I just reworked a new ending on piano, and it does like this down step thing. It's really dramatic and goes all over the keyboard. So I can't wait to share that with you. Nice. I think you'd really like it. It's fun to watch.
Nice, nice. I absolutely would love that. I really, really would. In the meantime, when are we putting an album together?
I'm thinking of it, but I'm not sure. But all those songs are still being created, whether they are being released as singles, an EP, or an album.
Well, I tell you what.
I'm not sure if I want it to be an album yet.
What we have right now literally is, well, we would call it Galaxy's greatest hits, to be honest with you. You know, because you've made the... We have a thing here called the Galaxy Artist Charts. If you know what I mean. A number of times, actually, you've made it in the, not only into the top 20, but in the top 10. And that's phenomenal. It really is. I mean, let's go back. Sober, for instance. That one made a huge impact. It really did. Red Sneakers still making a huge impact, right? So the music that you've sent us literally relates to our listeners. We love that. We really do. I can't say I know too many artists that have made the same impact with Galaxy as you have.
Oh, wow.
You know,
so, goodness, thank you.
Believe me, that's why we call you the princess here, sweetheart. I love that too.
Yeah. My princess wave.
Yeah, believe me.
She's got it down really well.
Yeah, she has, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my. Well, thank you.
You'll be watching her doing that when she gets her Grammy.
Sounds good.
I have a friend of mine who is a Grammy selector.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've spoken about you many times. Many times.
Oh, nice. I appreciate that.
His name is Thornell Jones Jr. and literally, I think he's got about 13 Grammys of his own for the
Wow.
work that he does for the Grammys. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And yeah, we really have spoken about you a number of times.
Oh, that's incredible. Thank you.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today it's been a day of absolute excellence. It really has. Canadians across the board, but only the best Canadians. We've had legends, of course, Dave Evans from AC/DC, and we've had the Queen of Country Music, of course, we're talking about Michelle Lee, now joined by the Princess of Music here at Galaxy, pop music at that, is Ashley Pater. She breaks records here at Galaxy, she really does, and it's an absolute pleasure not only to have her here joining us right now, but she's promising to come back 2022. Now, at the same time, Ashley, we were saying about maybe an album in the works, something like that. When you do that, put a number of records aside, throw us some down here, we'll do a competition, do a giveaway. What do you reckon?
Ooh, yeah, I like the sound of that.
Brilliant. I mean, believe me, we have so many. They'll be scrambling to get a copy of your new album. They really, really will. But having said that, and I know it's early days right now, any thoughts of a name?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I like the kind of iconicness of just in one word. You know, it's really bold and just like one word. But then I also like the really long ones, like unnecessarily long. So in conclusion, I don't have any concrete names for you now.
Why not Sneakers?
Sneakers. But then, would I have to write every song about sneakers?
No. Just the name of the album itself. You know, maybe photo on the front of it. You know, pair of red sneakers, for instance. I don't know where this idea would come from, but maybe.
Yeah, right. It's like you can write a song about that. Red sneakers. Red sneakers, like something like that.
Yeah, and believe me, if you make it quick, I've actually spoken to so many artists around the world. You know, the ones that are written in 5 minutes, pretty much, have the biggest longevity.
Yeah, it seems that they do.
You never know what might come from, you know, sneakers, something like. Where, believe me, it could be not only an earth breaker, a record breaker, but an earth shaker. You never know what might come of it. But unfortunately, Ashley, we are going to have to move on very, very quickly. But don't go anywhere just yet, because you know what we do next, right? But in the meantime, let's go to the other studio. Ashley Pater, thank you so much for joining us here at Galaxy. Please, for you, John, and of course family, have a very happy, successful and safe New Year's, won't you?
Oh, thank you so much. We absolutely love you guys, and thank you so much to the listeners and the fans for supporting me, requesting my music like crazy. It's honestly a dream and doesn't seem real, and thank you so much for your love. DJ Grant, Barbara, all you guys are amazing.
Well, we love you right on back, we do. Please enjoy your festives, have a few drinks, but fight nice, won't you? That's normally what people do when they have a few drinks. Anyway, moving on, you're right here at Galaxy. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and of course, Scars, Chris Andreas, coming, of course, from Vancouver, and it is an absolute pleasure to have the brother man joining us this morning, well, this afternoon now. Gosh, I'm so used to working in the breakfast show, I've forgotten it's afternoon. It is 25 after 3 o'clock and 28 degrees downtown, not bad actually, not quite 31 degrees, but well, we're working on it. Chris Andreas, welcome back to Galaxy.
Hey, how you doing, brother? I think it was like just a month ago we were chatting.
20 days ago, apparently.
20 days? Yeah, right on. Well, hey, thanks for inviting me for the Christmas show.
It is an absolute pleasure, and believe me, it's been a wonderful year through this year. Very, very productive coming out of the Andreas camp. And believe me, I see that Louis is doing exceptionally well these days.
He's doing awesome. I just brought him, me and him went out and did a couple of acoustic shows yesterday, and we had a blast. It was a good time. We love playing together up there, and it was fun. People enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Guy's a monster on guitar.
Well, you know something? Tired Old Town, for instance, my friend, absolutely phenomenally. He has let it loose. He really has. But in the meantime, folks, I want to run you by this one. You might recognize this, Chris.
Hey everybody, this is Chris Andres, and you're listening to DJ Grant on Galaxy 107 FM from New Zealand.
That was before the meds kicked in.
I would have liked one after the meds kicked in at that. Believe me, that's fantastic. It really, really is. But having said that, again, 20 days ago we caught up and we discussed your brand's making a new song, Tired Old Town. Let's refresh everybody's memory. Tell me a little bit about it.
Sure. I wrote the song kind of about the town I kind of grew up in, right? And everybody, if you come from a small town, you relate to that song. How it actually even I recorded it originally as an acoustic song about 6 years ago, and but when Louis heard it, Louis, he immediately identified with it and said, hey, is there any way that we can maybe reintroduce this song but put some stink on it? And I said, of course, whatever you want, and that's what we'll do.
You know something? I think, as an engineer myself, I listen to music not as a fan would listen to it. I listen to it as a DJ, as an engineer, whatever. But believe me, when I heard Tired Old Town, and I know that we discussed prior to that, Chris, yes, I will play those 6-minute songs. I will play the 5-minute songs. And you said, well, you got a guitarist that says he doesn't believe me. I am so pleased that you gave him every option to have a go. Let the reins off. He excels in this.
Oh, the bottom line on it with that guy too, right, is he never empties the toolbox. There's always somewhere else that he can find a place to go musically, right? So I just thought, you go wherever you want to go. We're gonna turn the clock off on this one, and we're just gonna go for it. And whatever it is whatever it is. And and I knew, because prior conversations with you, we were talking about that very thing, like, can I get you a 7-minute plus song? And I knew already, I got one for you, man.
Very, very cool, because believe me, bro, I am impressed like crazy. But moreover, and I'm going to be honest with you, we have been getting so many requests since we've added into the system that this one is knocking it out of the park. It really, really is. So without further ado, Chris, well, in fact, I think we should let Chris introduce the song right here at Galaxy.
Hey everybody, this is Chris Andres, and you're listening to Galaxy 107 FM, and this is our latest single, Tired Old Town.
We play the hell out of that.
Oh man, it's a good track. The keys are awesome in there. It's like, pretty cool.
It's got to be not my favourite Chris Andreas song, but it's right up there. You know what I mean?
It's a good, I say it just showcases, the guys in the band. That's really, for me, that's what I wanted to do. Let those guys have an opportunity to show off and show what they can do.
Absolutely.
And
somewhere in there, I got to be honest, I get a little feel of Peter Frampton.
Hey everyone.
That would be coming from Louis.
Yeah. No, but seriously, there's just this, somewhere in there, it just feels like a bit of Frampton. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what it is. It's where our attitude is, keep it like the best music, as far as I'm concerned, came out of the 70s, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when technology was at its prime. We weren't too advanced. We hadn't gone to ones and zeros yet, right? Exactly. And music, you still had to record it live off the floor. Mm-hmm. That's how we do it, and that's where you get that 70s sound. Like I told the sound engineer, Anthony, who did a fantastic job of this, no auto-tune on the vocals. If I sing a flat note, leave it in. I want it to sound like a band is performing right in front of you, or, right in front of the speakers. So it's not perfect, but it's not supposed to be, man. It's art, right?
Exactly that. And you know something, I am so pleased he listened to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, he did.
A lot of engineers, they have their own idea of what they want from you, and they stick with that like crazy. You see, for me, I always thought the artist knows what the artist wants.
Here's what I say. As far as just taking my vocals, for example, if you think I need auto-tune, then we're definitely not, the right people to work together. But the second thing I would say is, I will do it as many times as you need me to do it. I've done 8-hour vocal sessions before, because the engineer said, listen, man, the producer said, if you're not going to use auto-tune, which I use on all my clients, then you're in for a long day, thinking he would break me, maybe my voice would fade, but that didn't happen. And then after that, it was no problem. And same with Anthony, he doesn't let me get away with anything. When he's recording my vocals, he makes me work, because he knows he's not going to have that option to auto-tune. So it's gonna, he's going to make sure he gets enough good takes.
Believe me, bro. I go back to the days of DAT tape. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. No, that's for sure. And so you have to be rehearsed. You have to know your parts going in, unless you're a band like the Beatles, or a band like that's that famous, where the studio basically is at your disposal. But in the 70s, there was very few bands that had that.
Well, I tell you something. I was talking to, and you might be impressed at this, the very first lead singer and one of the founders of AC/DC. He was saying earlier on this morning that he had no idea about that particular AC/DC track in 1974 when they recorded it. They'd never been into a studio before. Walk in there, they gave him the lyrics, hummed a few bars to him, and asked him to, and he kicked it out of the park, for God's sake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's how you do it. That's how it's got to be done. You have to walk in there and know that be confident to know that you know what you're doing. I was just talking to Louis about this. They say, it takes about 10,000 hours to get even remotely good at something. I'm looking at 20,000 hours, and I'm just starting to crack that egg. You know what I mean? So,
believe me,
it's a lifelong journey.
I know exactly what you mean, and one day I'm going to be a DJ. I'm going to grow up and be a DJ. I've decided that. I like that idea. I do, because I'm no good at singing. Well, Chris, I got to be honest with you. I sing tenor, or maybe 12 miles away from anybody that can hear me.
Yeah, after I've had a few too many beer, I'm about the same.
Yeah, okay. Well, believe me, I'll leave the professional to you. I'll just appreciate the music you produce, because by Christ, I love your style. I do.
Thank you, man.
And I see a lot of you on the Canadian charts too.
Yeah. I mean, somehow we're still, this last record, like Stars, is like a southern rock album. It's not really even that much of a country record, but maybe I have enough goodwill from the last record that people are giving me a pass.
No, bro, it's just damn good music.
Yeah, I agree. That's right.
If it wasn't, we wouldn't play. I gotta be honest with you.
I'm telling you, what I always say to the guys in the band when we're working on a song, I said,
the song is the thing. Nothing else matters. We need to make the song the thing, because if it's not good, nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to play it.
Yep,
You know?
it's got to be up to Galaxy standards.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah. But I mean, I always say this: if you believe what you're doing and you're passionate about it and you're not trying to cater to the day, you'll find an audience. It's inevitable. You know, sometimes you're dead and then it's too late. But you know, there's a lot of artists who pass away and then they become famous.
That'll be me. That'll be
That'll
just
be
my
me.
luck. Yeah,
That'll be me too.
The day I pass away, I'll be famous. Sean Simpson's joining us again. Hello, darling. Welcome back again. Really, really lovely to catch up with you earlier on today. It really has been. And, you know, thank you for being a fan. Merry Christmas to you. And our thoughts are with your mother. They really are. By the way, Chris, you got any special plans for Christmas?
Not really. Probably just going to kick back. To be quite honest with you, this time of year, especially the way things are, it's really quiet. You know, like normally around Christmas, I'm doing a lot of shows. I do a lot of benefits is what I like to do. A lot of charity events. But you know, I'm not doing that. So it's a pretty laid back Christmas. Just me and the fam, and my dog. You know, kick back, do that.
By the way, how was it for you with this, this Mother Nature kicking up a stink a few weeks ago?
Yeah, well, it wasn't that bad for us, you know, for where I live. But there were places, that just got walloped. It was crazy, really. Friend of mine's basement, it was just nuts. Yeah, a lot of people some people lost their homes. You know, a lot of people lost their homes forever.
Yeah. Believe me, I know. Let's go to the desk.
Sure.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Been a marathon day today, I've got to be honest with you, starting, 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, actually, I started work at midnight last night, but on air, 9 o'clock this morning, all the way through doing the Galaxy Christmas special. Couldn't think of anybody better to put in there. Of course, our good friend Chris Andreas, coming from Vancouver, and, we're supposed to go Sasquatch hunting, soon when we get over there sometime. Thing is, it's been rather strange weather over that way, and yes, places like Penticton and of course Hope got trounced not so long ago with Mother Nature kicking up its stink. Right now, I just saw some photos of you doing the snow thing up at this resort and everything like that.
Yeah.
Did you do that to yourself on purpose?
Well, the reality of it is, I didn't know. I'll tell you something, and I'll be as honest as I can about this. I've never been up to that ski resort, and it's in my backyard basically. But I've never been there. And as we were driving up the road, it was me and Louie. And the farther, it's a half-hour drive up a mountain, man. And we're in a minivan, and we're like. And he's like starting to spin the wheels, and we're going, I don't know about this. This is sketchy. But once you get up there, man, it's just beautiful. It's just insane, man. And the people are just incredible. So yeah, it was worth it. But it was a little bit sketchy getting up there. But yeah, it was fun.
Sketchy. Sorry. We have a thing here where all the staff, they recognise Canadians saying that word sketchy. It's like a boot.
I guess that's a Canadian slang.
Well, it is. Yeah, believe me, we have so many Canadians, and a number of them use the word sketchy. Others, they use the word a boot.
Yeah, that's Eastern Canadians. They say a woot. It's a woot dynamite.
Yeah, believe me, I was talking to one person out of that way, and he's going a boot, and I went, when did we change to talking about shoes?
Okay.
Footwear. I mean, it's all a boot. And he goes, no, I said it's all a boot it. And I went, well, what do you say?
Yeah, that's, I think that's, that dialect is kind of, a lot of the people back east come from Ireland originally. So they've settled from Ireland and stuff, so they've kind of, you know, it's a weird allegation, you know, weird mix of two different languages.
Yeah, believe me, I fully understand. And I don't know whether I've told you this before or not, but afterwards I'm actually going to tell you a little story about a friend of mine who's called Murphy, if you know what I mean. He is Irish. And believe me, I've often thought, you know, these Irish jokes that you keep telling me, I keep hearing over the years, you know, surely they're just jokes, but I'll tell you this one later on. You'll find it rather amusing. But
hi, Ryan.
In the meantime, we do have to move on. We really, really do. We have Ryan Neville from New Zealand. Yes, we're coming home. We've been around the world today, coming back to Christchurch, catching up with the blues man himself, the happiest blues fella I ever know, Ryan Neville, is going to be joining us next. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Chris, for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
For you,
cheers, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
For you, for Louis, for everybody in the band and your whole family, please have a very happy New Year's as well. Be it prosperous, be it a really, really cool one. Drink and fight nice, of course, if you know what I mean. But in the meantime, we'll catch up with you next year.
You bet, brother. I got CDs on the way.
Awesome. Awesome. We'll do competition. From 4 o'clock, 28 degrees downtown. That's not bad. Actually, the weatherman said 26 degrees. Knew we were going to get higher than that, but unfortunately not to our degrees of 31 and 32 degrees. We kind of got a little ambitious, I've got to be honest. It is Monday, December the 20th, and today has been a day of absolute stars here at Galaxy. It really, really has. Believe me, Tim Steinreich, Steve Lynch from Autograph has joined us. York's joined us. Gay Miranda has joined us. There has been so many people, including Charisse D'Souza out of India. The Hammond brothers, well, they were to join us. Unfortunately, they've had a few problems. Anthony Ligori out of Nashville joined us as well. Well, he was in New Jersey at the time. Alex Freeman joined us today. Michelle Lee, the Queen of Country Music, joined us. Dave Evans, the founder and first singer of AC/DC, legend in his own right, joined us. Sean Simpson, absolute fan. We got to throw the fans in there, including Tina from Oklahoma, and Ashley Peter coming out of British Columbia. Chris Andreas just got through talking to us a wee while ago in Vancouver, and now we've come home all the way back to Christchurch. We're going to be joining up with Christchurch, and I think the happiest blues man I've ever met, Ryan Neville, right here at Galaxy. But first of all, let me do this.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. And speaking of Sean Simpson, hello Sean, nice to have you back again. It is an absolute pleasure. Loved meeting up with you earlier on today. And believe me, we are so looking forward to catching up again in the new year. Please take care of yourself. And yes, we are thinking of your mother. We really are. Now, today we're going to wrap this whole deal up. We couldn't think of any better than coming back home to New Zealand and talking to a Kiwi. And believe me, it's nice to hear a Kiwi accent. I've got to be honest with you, I've heard Americans, I've heard Canadians, I've heard English, I've heard even Indians today. But let's wrap it up with a Kiwi. Kia ora katoa.
Hello guys and Merry Christmas, and look, thank you so much for having me on the show today. I've been watching all day. It's been very exciting to catch up with everybody and things, so a huge thank you.
Well, thank you for following us today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Loving the tree in behind you there, my bro.
Thank you very much. Yeah. It's a favourite part of the the whole Christmas experience, putting up the tree and decorating and so on. So it's all done and dusted, really, for Christmas Day.
Very, very cool. Now, do you have a chimney?
No. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble, aren't I? I didn't think that one through.
Yeah, well, I was trying to figure out earlier on today how Santa was going to get in if you had air conditioning.
Oh, that's a good one. I hadn't thought that one through.
That could be messy, you know what I mean? Get his boots caught in the blades or something. Yeah, nah, we don't want that. Believe me, there'll be para rubber everywhere. Actually, that's a good question. Do we still make para rubber?
No.
We don't?
They don't exist. No.
Doesn't exist anymore?
No.
There's an icon gone, literally. Believe me, I used to love para rubber products. I really did. Now, Chris, we couldn't think of a better place to end this show than... sorry, Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah, sorry. We were talking to a Chris earlier on. We couldn't think of a better place to end this than back here in New Zealand, talking to a Kiwi. And Ryan, I've always said this, I think you're the happiest blues fella that I've ever met in my life. Believe me. So tell me about Christmas Tears.
Christmas Tears, well, it was, I don't know what happened last year. As I was saying before that I didn't get round to, it must have been a busy year, I didn't get round to releasing a Christmas song, but Christmas Tears was 2 years ago. And of course, I wrote one again this year, Christmas Baby, which is exciting. So Christmas Tears was a cover Christmas song. And again, I just liked it, this typical rock and roll-y kind of bluesy feel to it and things like that. Yes, it's a sad song, but it's a Christmas sad song, so it kind of makes up for itself, doesn't it?
Well, it wouldn't be a blues song otherwise, would it?
That's true. That's true.
You know, well, believe me, Ryan turns out some of the best blues music I've heard. He is an absolute master, literally a master at this, and, well, you know, why not? Here's Christmas Trees, Ryan Neville, and the Midnight Blues Band here at Galaxy.
I hear sleigh bells ring.
I love this, bro. By the way, I've actually got the production team to put it into our Christmas shows that we're going to do.
Thank you.
This year, apparently, I'm getting 4 days off. You know what I mean? So it's going to be nothing but Christmas music for 4 days. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's good. You got much planned for your 4 days off?
I'm going to sit by the swimming pool, have a beer, and just not even listen to radio.
It sounds bliss.
Yeah, believe me. First time in 2 years that I've actually managed to get more than 1 day off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, that's good. 4 days. Nice.
I usually work 7 days a week, and most mornings I'm here about midnight, and I'm still here at 8 o'clock at night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's some long days, isn't it?
Yeah. Since this COVID thing's happened, we've had to downsize on the staff drastically, which basically means I've got to fill that gap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. This is the thing, isn't it? It's been a crazy old year, hasn't it, with that, trying to catch up and work and build people's shifts and things. Yeah, for sure, it's tough.
It really is. Donnie Coulter's back again. Nice to have Donnie back. Ryan, Donnie is with the band Creatures of Condition, and absolutely fantastic band in their own right. They are. We're going to be releasing new music for them next year, aren't we?
We are, yes.
Yeah, brilliant.
Exciting.
And I think Donnie's quite fanatical. He almost watches almost every one of these that we do.
That's good to hear, isn't it?
I love people like that, I really do. Sean Simpson, pretty much the same. She's our VIP today. We didn't know how to thank her, so we thought we'd include her into the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, that's fantastic. Nice to hear.
Oh, we love our fans. We do. And if we can incorporate them into it, let's make it happen, literally.
Absolutely.
And again, she's watching right now. So, Sean, we love you. We really do. Thank you so much for being a dedicated fan to Galaxies. And we loved the interview earlier on this afternoon. Enjoyed catching up with you. She's currently looking after dogs too, by the way.
Really?
Dog sitting, yeah.
Dog sitting.
Believe me. Dogs usually sit on me. I don't sit on dogs.
Good point.
Yeah, the dog's a bit big though.
Oh, breaking news. Donnie Coulter has just texted me and said, New Year's Eve you get to drop a day before we do in Canada.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Looking forward to doing that. I really am.
Yeah, send it to us. And,
Yeah, send it to us. Give it to us.
We'll play it New Year's Eve when
We
we're
will.
having our party. Awesome.
Yep. We are doing a show on New Year's Eve, starting 7 o'clock.
7, yeah.
Through until 1:30, 2 o'clock, or 1 o'clock.
Yeah, 12:30 maybe.
12:30.
I will make sure I'm there. I'll be watching.
Oh, we'll
cool.
get him to come on.
Yeah, Barbara says we'll get you to come on.
Absolutely, would love to.
Awesome, awesome. It's the one show that I'm allowed to drink and drive.
Is it really?
Yeah, they let me have a beer while I'm doing work on a New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's nice. Great.
They would have let me in a couple of days, but nobody's going to be here. Only because it's my birthday on Wednesday.
It is.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, happy birthday, Grant, for Wednesday.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I really do. Here's something that I haven't said to anybody yet, but next year we're changing everything around. I'll tell you about it in a sec.
107
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're joined by Ryan Neville, the happiest blues man coming out of Christchurch. I love Ryan, I really, really do. And I was just saying, we're going to be changing things around. Literally, Ryan, what we're going to do, and believe me, I've already seen it, it's already been delivered, is we have this big 52-inch monitor going in behind us, literally. So that when we're playing your music on the radio, we'll also be playing the video, if there's a video available. The production team is going to be putting it together so that while we're doing the interview and having a chat and stuff like that, Barbara can also have a look at that and keep everybody interested as well, you know what I mean?
Fantastic. That sounds good. It's always nice getting new toys and things, isn't it?
Well, we're actually planning on moving into a thing where literally it's going to be radio with pictures, if you remember that back in the day.
Great show. I missed that.
Yeah, well, Karen Hay was actually a flatmate of mine.
Wow, was she really?
Yeah, down in Dunedin when we were Scarfies. Literally. She got the master bedroom, which I had to start with, but, well, you can't leave a lady on the couch, so guess who got the couch? Yeah, believe me. Benefits of actually having her as a friend too, there really, really was, you know what I mean? At least we had somebody in the house that knew how to cook.
That always helps.
Yeah, yeah.
Food is a helpful thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you know, when you're a Scarpy, well, you know, burnt doesn't always get nutritional, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, believe me. And we used to live on toasties. We did. Ah, dear, back in the day. But yeah, we're actually planning very, very shortly on turning things in here into what we call the Nexus Room, where we're going to have many, many monitors and people who are tuned in, much like Sean Simpson, Donnie Coulter, yada, 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 yada. We'll actually have them pretty much in-house looking at us and being able to follow us themselves while we're doing something like what we're doing.
Fantastic.
So that even they'll be able to get through to the production team and ask questions, be interactive.
Yes, that sounds very exciting. You have to find somewhere else to put your flags.
Yeah, believe me. And I've had quite a few suggestions of where I can put my flags. Believe me, bro. The management have been quite open about that one, I've got to be honest. But, you know, I like the flags.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gives it a bit of culture. Nice to know we have a number of videos. We'll make sure you receive them. Believe me, Donnie. Yes, please, because we will be doing that literally while Barbara's on holiday. We've got our teams coming in doing all the preparation for it right now. And, you know, I walked in this morning, saw this big box, and I went, what the heck is that? Then I read it, and it's a big 52-inch monitor. I'm going, oh my gosh, the bosses have spent some money, my goodness. Brilliant.
Nice. That's great.
We've been talking about it for a little while. It's about time that we put it into practice. And of course, new year, new look, why not? Let's do it.
Why not? Absolutely.
Absolutely. And by that stage, you never know. We might have, well, a video for Merry Christmas, baby.
Ooh, anything is possible, right?
Exactly.
Anything is possible.
Exactly. I've got to be honest with you. I haven't heard this one yet. Production said that they've only received it a number of hours ago. So I'm really excited about this.
It's hot off the press. It was a wee bit, wee bit of a rush, but I managed to squeeze it in time. So, and of course I wanted you guys to be the first to play it. So thank you very much. Appreciated.
Well, thank you for having that consideration with us. Believe me, if it's as good as what production are telling me, that's got me up all excited. It really, really has. So, Ryan, I'm going to apologise for saying I haven't heard it yet, but
okay.
I couldn't think of a better way to be able to finish off a Christmas show than something that is brand new, hot off the press, as the man said, from the man himself, Ryan Neville. Here it is. Merry Christmas, baby.
Merry Christmas, baby. I can't wait to spend time with you. I said Merry Christmas, baby.
I love this style.
Yeah, it's always fun. I always like to write it too. It's just fun, isn't it? It's you know, you can tap your toe to it. It's enjoyable.
Exactly, exactly. And you know something, Drew? I stand by my convictions. I think you're the happiest blues fella I've ever met.
Oh, mate, thank you. That's really nice to hear. As you know, I always love it. Anytime I get an opportunity to sit here and chat to you guys, it's always fun and games, isn't it?
Now, tell me, on a serious note, how's the wife?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Was getting a wee bit of walking in now. She was told that she would never walk again, so we're getting her up and about now, which is good. So things have improved over the last. It's been 7 months now, so it's nice to hear that things are slowly improving. So thank you. Yeah,
I am so happy to hear that, bro.
Yeah,
we all here have been concerned. We really, really have, and believe me, we think about you a lot. We talk about you a lot. And we just hope the best for you and your wife. We really do.
Mate, thank you. And of course, as you can imagine, it actually means a huge amounts because it's just it's like it's easy to get lost in your own thoughts in your head and things like that. And we're kind of locked in the house on our own a bit. So it's always really nice to hear nice kind words. So excellent, mate. Thank you.
And by the way, I got to thank you for those CDs too.
Oh, good.
We've been giving them away like crazy. Literally, we've been doing competitions all over the place. They have been getting snapped up. So we're getting Ryan. Honestly, we're putting Ryan Neville everywhere in the world. Doesn't matter where in the world you are, we will get it to you. We sent one to Sicily not so long ago, actually, for you, Ryan.
Oh, lovely. That's great. It's nice to hear that it gets sent around the place. I can easily send you more anytime you want more. I'm more than happy to send you some.
Okay, well, I tell you what, when we run out, I'll get Barbara to get you to do us some more.
Yeah.
Literally. And I'm not joking. I mean, we sent some to St. Petersburg over in Russia.
Right.
One person there. It's the competition line. They ring up. We let them know that it's going, you know, and we play a track, mate. It's going ballistic.
That's really good. That's good. Got a new CD coming out about late January, which is a new one.
Nice. Do we have a name for it?
No, it hasn't even been named. I've just finished out the last couple of tracks. It hasn't even been named.
You know, I was talking to Ashley Pater coming out of British Columbia earlier on today, and I says to her, are we looking at an album in the near future? She goes, Grant, maybe, just maybe. I says, well, okay. Do you have an idea for a name? She goes, no, I wouldn't have a clue. I haven't thought of it. And I says, how about Sneakers? Because she likes one-word names. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, Grant, again, if you think of anything, send it my way.
I will do. I will do it. And Donnie Coulter, my friend, says, nice blues tune. Absolutely loves it. So from one artist to another, you know, he is an absolute master in his own right too, as young Donnie Coulter from the band Creatures of Condition. Looking forward to catching up with you soon. Do you like one words, two words, something like that to name something?
Well, funny, it need to be 2 words.
Okay.
It need to be 2 words.
Okay, how about radio friendly?
Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay, Will, I like that.
Blues Hat.
Production said Blues Hat.
Oh, that's uh-oh, I'm tied now. That's a tough one. All right, so Blues Hat or Radio Friendly, both fantastic names.
Well, you know, if you go with radio friendly, everybody's going to go, okay, it's going to sell money.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm tied. All right. I will have to ponder that and decide what the next CD is going to be called.
Yeah, there you go.
Friendly. Okay.
Love that. I really, really do. But, Ryan, we are going to have to wrap it up here. Unfortunately, we have other things we've got to go on to. And then we're going to go out and have a few staff drinks, if you know what I mean. It's a
excellent
Christmassy thing. But I must thank you so much for not only being there this year, but looking forward to meeting up with you again next year. I would love to be able to wish yourself and your good wife all the best for Christmas, New Year's. It's going to be profitable. I know that, my friend. I really do. Just stay safe.
Excellent. Thank you again, guys, and everyone at everyone watching and things like that. It's been a pleasure this year to catch up with you guys. As always had so much fun. So Merry Christmas and a huge thank you for having me on today, and hope everyone stays safe and has a lot of fun over Christmas time after the crazy year that we've all had. So thanks, guys.
I can't wait to get back to work, to be honest. Get bands in from overseas, get bands on stage, start touring again, get crowds rocking, literally. And Ryan, believe me, you're right in the mix with that one. But unfortunately, we've got to do what the Prime Minister says right now. I can deal with that, but it's taken a little while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been a wee bit tough this year, but that's for sure. We're all looking forward to getting out there and playing again.
Absolutely. So please stay safe over the festives. Drink, fight nice, don't drive, right?
Yeah.
In the meantime, we're going to go back over to the other studio. That wraps it up for us. But our Christmas special, our extravaganza, thank you so much for joining us. It has been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget, if you're going to watch this over later on in YouTube, don't forget, sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Have a very happy and successful day. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. We'll catch you again 11th of January. Have a great day.